I'd like to welcome you to Albertville at Aggie Stadium and to the 2023 homecoming festivities. On behalf of the SGA of Albertville High School, we would like to thank all the students and families who helped make the homecoming week successful. We had a wonderful parade last night with amazing floats. The winners of the float competition are second place, the freshman class. And the winner of the 2023 homecoming float competition, the sophomore class. The homecoming court is composed of 4 girls from each of the freshman, sophomore, and junior classes. 6 girls were elected from the senior class, one of which will be crowned as the 2023 homecoming queen tonight. Representing the freshman class, Miss Desiree Barber, daughter of Adria and Roosevelt Oliver, escorted by her father, Mr. Roosevelt Oliver. Ladies and gentlemen, Miss Desiree Barber. Miss Jessalyn Johnson, daughter of Brittany and Jonathan Johnson, escorted by her father, Mr. Jonathan Johnson. Ladies and gentlemen, Miss Jessalyn Johnson. Miss Kinsley Hampton, daughter of Tanya Hampton, escorted by her uncle, Tyree Watkins. Ladies and gentlemen, Miss Kinsley Hampton. Miss Marley Hampton, daughter of Holly Saint and Ryan Hampton, escorted by her brother, Mr. Talik Saint. Ladies and gentlemen, Miss Marley Hampton. Representing the sophomore class, Miss Riley K. Boucher, daughter of Heather and R.J. Boucher, escorted by her father, Mr. R.J. Boucher. Ladies and gentlemen, Miss Riley K. Boucher. Miss Sadie Carroll, daughter of Ginger and Jason Carroll, escorted by her father, Mr. Jason Carroll. Ladies and gentlemen, Miss Sadie Carroll. Miss Lauren Murphy, daughter of Michelle and Shane Murphy, escorted by her father, Mr. Shane Murphy. Ladies and gentlemen, Miss Lauren Murphy. Miss Desi Williams. Daughter of Audrey and Quentin Williams. Escorted by her father, Mr. Quentin Williams. Ladies and gentlemen, Miss Desi Williams. Representing the junior class, Miss Shanla Barreto, daughter of Melissa Perez and Jorge Barreto, escorted by her friend, Mr. William Menendez. Ladies and gentlemen, Miss Shanla Barreto. Miss Reagan Gibson, daughter of Terry Gibson, escorted by her friend, Mr. Elias Garcia. Ladies and gentlemen, Miss Reagan Gibson. Miss Lupita Lopez Pacheco, daughter of Veronica Rios and Harquin Lopez, escorted by her father, Mr. Harquin Lopez. Ladies and gentlemen, Miss Lupita Lopez Pacheco. Miss Brianna Vasquez, daughter of Celsa Vasquez and Benito Vasquez, escorted by her friend, Mr. Oscar Perez. Ladies and gentlemen, Miss Brianna Vasquez. And now, representing the senior class, Miss Sheila Alvarez Gonzalez, daughter of Gelber Gonzalez, escorted by her uncle, Mr. Golando Gonzalez. Ladies and gentlemen, Miss Sheila Alvarez Gonzalez. Miss Michelle Cirillo, daughter of Isabel and Rafael Cirillo, escorted by her father, Mr. Rafael Cirillo. Ladies and gentlemen, Miss Michelle Cirillo. Miss Elmerelda Escobar Ramirez, daughter of Reina Ramirez and Sylvester Escobar, escorted by her father, Mr. Sylvester Escobar. Ladies and gentlemen, Miss Elmerelda Escobar Ramirez. Miss Patience Macinas, daughter of Sylvia Alvarez and Tommy Macinas, escorted by her brother, Mr. Caleb Macinas. Ladies and gentlemen, Miss Patience Macinas. Miss Anna Molinax, daughter of Alexandria and Daniel Molinax, Escorted by her father, Mr. Daniel Mullinax. Ladies and gentlemen, Miss Anna Mullinax. Miss J.C. Whitehead, daughter of Candace Ray and Daryl Whitehead, escorted by her friend, Mr. Riley Ingram. Ladies and gentlemen, Miss J.C. Whitehead. Ladies and gentlemen, I present to you the 2023 Albertville High School Homecoming Court. At this time, I would like to introduce Mr. Jordan Phillips, principal of Albertville High School, accompanied by Miss Bailey Battles, the 2022 Homecoming Queen. Bailey Battles will now crown the 2023 Homecoming Queen of Albertville High School. Miss Esmeralda Escobar Ramirez. Mr. Phillips will present the flowers. Ladies and gentlemen, the 2023 Homecoming Queen, Miss Esmeralda Escobar Ramirez and her court. We hope you have enjoyed the homecoming program. At this time, would you please stand for the playing of the alma mater and the national anthem by the Albertville High School Aggie Band.
Since 1952, Wilkes Tire and Battery Service has been the place to take your vehicle for service you can trust. Our family takes pride in carrying on the tradition of providing great service, working with integrity, and giving back to the community. For tires, batteries, auto services, and more, choose the people you can trust. With 10 locations to serve you, including Albertville and Gunnersville, at Wilkes Tire and Battery Service, we get you started and keep you going.
Your local Foodland Market. Your store for everyday low prices and weekly specials with savings on every aisle and friendly customer service throughout the store. We sell only the best USDA inspected meats. Our trained meat cutters offer fresh cut meats to your specification. Our fruits and vegetables are always fresh, quality and variety you deserve every day. Your local Foodland Market, where savings plus service plus selection equals satisfaction.
Foodland, your football tailgating headquarters.
You walk in the door, it's a hometown atmosphere, just a great place to purchase a vehicle.
We're going to do what we say we're going to do.
I've been a customer for over 8 years and I love it.
The customer can relax and feel like that there's no pressure.
We've had a very good experience.
I will come back here to buy whatever cars that we are going to buy in the future.
We don't try to steer you in a different direction.
For us, we don't need to go anywhere else.
We want everyone that walk in that feel like they're at home, that they're part of our family. Because at Sand Mountain Toyota, we are more than a dealership.
Screwdriver.
Screwdriver.
Pliers.
Pliers.
Phone. Care can be distracting.
Phone.
That's why our new Whirlpool Smart Range lets you care smarter with control from anywhere. So life doesn't revolve around your range.
Give me that Phillips screwdriver, would you, kiddo?
Every day, care. Whirlpool.
Your local source for Whirlpool products and service is Bonds Appliance in Gunnersville.
Toss of the coin, we got Captains Xavier Havis and also Giovanni Jean-Pierre. We've got, Elijah Felis and Reed Kitchens. And we'll go down to the middle of the field for the toss of the coin.
All right, guys, y'all know the drill. Y'all been chosen captains. Sportsmanship's with you on the field tonight, all right? Red talk to red, white talk to white. Yes, sir. Nothing back and forth where me or my partners has got to get involved in it, okay? Yes, sir. I'm looking to you eight standing here. If you see teammates getting out of control, y'all better get a hold of them where we don't have to, all right? Grissom, I'm going to let you call the coin. I'm going to let you see it. I got a tail, a head. Let you look at it, Albertville. A head, a tail. What's your call?
Tails.
What'd he say?
Tails.
What'd he say? If I drop it, we're doing it again. It is heads. You won the toss. You want to defer.
Have the toss of the coin. So who won the toss, Keith?
The Aggies won the toss. We're going to defer to the second half, guys.
All right. Weather-wise, just a little breeze blowing. Had a little bit of rain off and on today, but we're on turf. That's not going to affect us at all, but you sure don't want to have any rain here tonight. As far as the Aggies, how about the brand-new uniforms they have here? John, what do you think of red, 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 red?
I like it. I like it. And I'll tell you what we're looking like, Barry. So we look at Grissom. Grissom looks a lot like Bowling Green University with kind of their brown and white with their orange. And then I'm going to go all the way to – here's a good one. I'm going to go all the way to Arkansas State Red Wolves is who's going to be the Aggies looking tonight. So if you're at home listening to us or on your smart device, look up Arkansas State Red Wolves. I have a very bad story about them. When I played college, we caught them Barry the year before they went D1, and we did not fare very well against them because they were already a D1 playing there last year, and in D2, we did not fare very well at all. Matter of fact, I think I made the comment somewhere down the line that we lost the coin toss, and it kind of went downhill from there, and my coach didn't necessarily like that comment on Monday. So,
hey, looking at our region, how many people would have picked James Clemens to be on top at this point of the year? When we first talked to Coach Brown, everybody's talking Sparkman, Florence, Austin. James Clemens is 4-0. They're on top of our region.
Well, and I think, the odds on – it's what I love about the pigskin prognosticators. Those guys just kind of go with what they think and the talent.
And the Aggies are taking the field. But going back to James Clemens, who we'll see coming up next week, by the way. James Clemens tonight, they're going to be at Austin. That's a big game. Austin's 2-2. James Clemens 4-0. You've got Sparkman 3-1. Bob Jones 3-1. Then Florence and Austin and Huntsville all tied at 2-2.
Yeah, and you remember at the beginning of the year, preseason had Austin running away with this thing. But right now, James Clemens is on top 4-0. They actually have a game to give if they were to lose tonight, Jink, if you think about it, to Austin. But, what a great game. I think that James Clemens-Austin game is going to be a great game. If James Clemens wins that game, I'm going to lock it in and say that they're probably going to win the region if they beat Austin tonight. If not, they're for sure, because we're going to have them in the future, and I don't want to shed any doubt on us, but you would probably say that James Clemens is a heavy favorite. They're going to be one of the top 2 seeds, but I think if they beat Austin tonight, they're pretty much going to sew up number 1.
Other big game is Sparkman at Bob Jones. They're both 3-1. They're probably playing for the number 2 spot in the region, unless James Clemens slips up along the way. Maybe loses to Austin, but that Sparkman and Bob Jones game, big game tonight.
Yeah, I've had an opportunity to watch Bob Jones on film and Sparkman on film. If everybody plays the way they're supposed to play, I think Sparkman's just got too much size and too much speed for Bob Jones tonight. I can see Sparkman pulling away late in that game to win that one.
All right, we are set to go. Aggies will kick off. Grissom, black pants, white jerseys, the orange numerals and the orange helmets, and we are set to go. Homecoming here in Albertville, and we're underway. It's going to be a line drive kick. Zuniga will kick it, bounce around the 20, bouncing free. Finally picked up, and here's a return. 15, they'll try the right side, being chased around 20-yard line. They will stand him up. Big X Havis finishes him off at the around 20-yard line. Nice job of the Aggie special teams. Emmanuel Hardaway, one of the other Aggies. So Grissom will start around their own 21, 22-yard line.
I think the Grissom player actually thought that ball was going to come off the side or out of the bounds, off the sidelines. It rolled up the numbers. He had to pick it up, see what he could get. Tried to traverse the field, couldn't make it. Great job there by the backside of the Aggie special teams.
Yeah, Grissom ready to go. Don't much like these numbers from this far away. It's
no.
Kind of hard to see, yeah. Paget, I believe, trying to see. Is that number 4, John? That's number 1. Number 1's a quarterback.
Yes.
Got you. So Lieburn, Seth Lieburn, the quarterback. Paget's the running back beside him. High snap over his head, chasing it back to the 7-yard line. He will fall on it at the 7-yard line. First snap of the game, and they lose about 15 yards.
And Barry, how many times this year have we talked about the snaps for Albertville? We talked about these teams are very similar coming into this football game, and right there, Grissom, they went an errant snap, put themselves in the shadow of their own goalpost.
7-yard line, second down and long. You know, that's kind of the things we've seen the Aggies do.
Yes.
You can kind of see why now maybe Grissom is 1-5. Shot themselves in the foot on the first snap. They'll try it again. This time, good snap. Pitches a little end around. Stiff arms one man to the 9 to the 10. Wow, what an open field tackle. Who's the Aggies at? Hunter Smith?
Yes.
That was a beautiful tackle. How about that tackle, Keith?
That's how you're supposed to do it. He broke down, buzzed his feet where that guy couldn't put a move on him, and wrapped up, did exactly what he was supposed to do. Great tackle by Hunter Smith.
Man, gain of 3 back on the 10-yard line. Aggies are in great shape to get the ball back in good position. 10:45 to go in the opening quarter. 2 men wide right side. Will they take a chance and throw it, or will they play it safe? They're on their own 10-yard line. Nobody in the backfield. They've got 3 receivers. Quarterback drops back. Has time, throws it down the right side. Got a man, incomplete, 37-yard line. Had a man open, John, but he overthrew him.
Well, and that's what we talked about. You got to keep everything in front of him. Had an experienced receiver that got lined up against an underclassman and ran a flag route, and when he did, he was open if the quarterback would have put it into the window. But thank goodness for the errant pass on the far boundary, and Albertville comes out smelling like a rose defensively on this first drive.
Hunter Smith steps back deep. Now, there is a breeze blowing from left to right. It's into the face of Grissom right now. Not much of a breeze at the moment. Had a little bit of wind earlier. And for those visiting from Grissom, which aren't that many, to give you a little heads up at home, it's blowing from the chicken plant towards concession stand. So, yeah, it's blowing that.
Yes, sir.
Keith, count our players because I think we got one too many.
Uh-oh.
So that's a home field advantage, and I think they counted the same as you did, John.
Yep.
Yeah.
We got
they
12.
throw a flag. So you are correct.
Coach Brown is letting an assistant coach over here have it.
Yep.
Yeah, I'm counting 12 also. At least it's, a 5-yard penalty. So it was fourth and 22. So now it's 4th and 17. But still, like last week, Chris, that got us against Huntsville. Same exact situation.
Yeah, that cost us a touchdown on that drive. Y'all remember right?
Well, yeah, because didn't it gave them the first down on the 4th and 4, and they get Man.
So now we're down to 11. At least 4th and 17. Now waiting on the snap. Low snap. Almost got it blocked. Somebody might have got a hand on that one. It's going to bounce around the 42-yard. Keith, did somebody get a hand on that?
Guys, I believe that ball was tipped. I think it might have been actually Des Revolt that came through the middle right there, able to get a hand, maybe just a fingertip on it, and sent that ball off to the left side. And it really, we're looking good right here field position-wise.
It's kind of the things we've seen in the past, Chris, against us.
Yeah, this has got to be the best field position we've had all season on first series, especially the first series.
Rarely ever do we get the ball on their 42-yard line to begin a drive. Des Revolt out of the gun. Havis beside him. First down and 10, 42. And there's about 5 Grissom players jump off sides. So that's 2 penalties in these first couple of minutes.
Well, and not only that, but how many times have we seen the Aggies do this? I've seen this on Grissom's film as well. The Aggies take advantage of it and get a free 5 yards, knowing all of those players have got to stop the play.
First down and 5 from the 37-yard line. Des Revolt getting the start. Zuniga banged up as far as throwing shoulder. He will be doing some kicking tonight. He punted earlier. High snap, hands off to X. X bounces off, not much there. 37-yard line, back to about the line of scrimmage. It's going to be second down and 5.
Tonight, if there was ever a night where the offensive line is going to have to dig deep and they are going to have to block the defensive players, this is the night.
Second and 5. Des out of the gun. 2 men wide right side, and I hear a whistle. There is a flag down on the far side of the field. Is it the sideline warning or did somebody move?
No, I think we got one of our wide receivers on the far side that jumped.
You are correct. So now Aggies and Grissom trading penalties. So it's back to second down and 10. We back it up to the 42-yard line. Just underway first quarter. Grissom had the ball first, could not move it, had to punt. Aggies with it now. Had a great start on the Grissom 42. Now it's second down and 10. 2 men wide left side. One of those is Jean-Pierre, and 2 Aggies to the right. Havis in the backfield with Des. Des hands off to X. He got some room. 40 cuts. 35. Another cut. 30. 25 to the 20 to the 15. Cuts back again to the 5. Knocked out of bounds at the 2-yard line. Keith Ball, you're right there. How about that run?
That was a heck of a run, guys. Running right at me right there. Offensive line did a fantastic job opening up the hole. I think it was a counter run, if I'm not mistaken, John. But X does the rest downfield, making some great moves.
Actually, Keith, you're exactly well, he turned it into a counter. What happened? The offensive line just watched the defensive line down. Great eyes from Xavier Havis to see the back door open up, planted his feet, came back across the green, and then buried the 2 wide receivers here along the near boundary. Great blocks that got him inside the 5.
4-yard line, first and goal. Aggies knocking on the door. Got to hurry. Play clock at 5, 4. They may have to call it up. They're going to get the snap off. Nobody to hand it to. Des will roll right side to the 4, to the 3. Ooh, he is yanked down from behind. It was a clean tackle, but boy, he was brought down awkwardly, maybe a gain of a yard. That was a mess up from the very beginning, John.
Yeah, I think Des, as he got the snap, he faced to the right. Xavier was going left on just a power play right up the middle. But, hey, we talked about the speed and the athleticism of Des. He got caught in the backfield but still gets it back to the line of scrimmage.
Second to go from the 4. Des, and a whistle before the snap. Did somebody jump again? It's second to go from about the 3. So, again, the Aggies knocking on the door. First and goal at the 4. First play had a mix-up in the backfield. Some confusion. Gain of a yard. Now, again, motion against Albertville. Who's doing that? I'm not sure if it's a receiver. I didn't see the lineman jump. Did you, Chris?
No, I didn't see anything, guys. You see anything, Keith?
I didn't from where I was. I couldn't. It feels on the other side of Grissom's players, maybe the outside receiver, but it wasn't an offensive lineman, I don't think.
We may have just seen who it was because somebody just was removed from the game.
Yeah.
So that may be the guilty party. And they'll bring in a new player. Check in for the Aggies, number 38, Jakari Kirkland. So now it's second and goal, and they're back at the 8-yard line. 9:21 to go in the first. No score. Aggies with the ball. Des turns, fakes the handoff right side. He's being pressured. They have got him back at the 23. Was there a mix-up again? He turned to the right. There's nobody home, and he was sacked for a huge loss.
I think you're right, Barry. There's twice on back-to-back offensive plays that he's faced out the wrong way. And speaking of the wrong way, Albertville literally on the doorstep of the end zone. And in two, and guys, both plays, the offensive line has done a great job of being able to block the direction they're going. And guys, they're trying to go away from number 7, Jalen Edwards, that defensive end. They're doing a good job of running away from him. He's just facing out the wrong way and just some miscues from the quarterback at offense.
18-yard line, third down and goal. Des back to pass, pressures on, they got him. Back at the 28-yard line, an all-out blitz. Aggies they've got to go for it now. They're well out of field goal range. Now they're back on the 28th. They had it first and goal on the 4. Now it's fourth and goal from the 26-yard line.
And Barry, to be honest with you, It wasn't the blitz that got to him. That was a defensive tackle, and the defensive tackle just absolutely annihilated the gap between our guard and center, and just nowhere for Dez to go. Man was on him about the time the snap got to him.
I think they'll throw it short here and just get something out of nothing. It's 4th and goal from the 26. Dez drops back. Pressure coming again. Now being chased right side. Gets away from one man. He's going to try to avoid another. He will not, to the 30-yard line. He's going down. There was nobody open downfield. He gets to the 30. Aggies will lose 4 yards on that one. So on that possession of those 4 downs, Chris, they lost 26 yards.
Yeah, they sure did.
Now, the penalty was a big part of it, right off the bat. You're losing 5 yards on an offensive motion.
Well, and Dez has got to realize here, and I understand he hasn't played quarterback in a while, but he's got to realize that this is 4th down and goal to go. Just heave the ball up, Coach, right down there towards you in the end zone, and let one of your receivers try to climb the ladder. I think that's what Coach Brown was most upset about, is that Dez just didn't even throw the ball toward the end zone.
And now you're looking at Grissom ball on your 30-yard line. 1st down and 10, Lieburn out of the gun. Lieburn, the snap, turns, hands off. Got a little hole. Pop, 31-yard line. They'll stand him up. Well, that hole closed up in a hurry. Good job by the Aggie defense. Eggs Havis, one of the Aggies there. Couldn't see the other one. That might have been number 6, Peyton Jones. It's going to be a short gain of 1.
Great job there by the defensive line of Albertville, eating up those blocks, allowing those linebackers to run their gaps and fill their holes. And when they did, the running back getting just to the line of scrimmage, Peyton Jones, Xavier Havis meet him there for only a half a yard gain.
2nd and 9, 31-yard line, 2 receivers right side. Nobody's over there. Somebody better move. Nobody's guarding one of them. Now Hunter will move. He'll turn, hands off. Tries to bounce it right side. Got a little hole, 33, 34, 35. They're going to drive him backwards. Forward progress. They're going to mark it 34-yard line. Here comes a late flag in. Peyton Jones was one of the Aggies. That was on the other side of the field.
I'm wondering if they're going to throw a is it going to be a hold, or, I mean, they were blowing the whistle and the Aggie took the Grissom player down to the field, but now they're looking into the Grissom huddle.
Right.
So that may be trying to figure out who the number of the infraction is on. Barry, did you notice on that play, however, the Grissom play going to the right, and Albertville, and we've Coach Brown's talked about this with Keith at the end of the games and at halftime, that we're in the right place to make the play. And the same thing there. Had a linebacker in the backfield, just missed a tackle, and that's what allowed them to be able to gain 3 yards before the penalty.
And they're still talking over the penalty. It came from the far side of the field, Chris. I wouldn't think it's going to be personal foul because the official who threw it wasn't even looking at the tackle, really.
It looked like it was blocking the back or holding.
Yeah, I believe they call blocking the back, guys.
I think you're right because it wasn't near where the tackle was, so it is going to be a holding against Grissom. So it would have been 3rd down and 6. Aggies will accept the penalty to back it up to the 24-yard line. So now you're looking at it with 7:06 to go in the quarter. No score. Grissom now looking at 2nd down and long. Back to the 24. They got to go to the 40, so it's 2nd and 16. We've yet to see the quarterback throw the ball. So Lieburn, the quarterback, little drizzle falling. Out of the gun, 2 receivers. He'll drop back, looks, throws, left side, got a man wide open, got it, midfield, he'll step out of bounds, and that's going to be, should be a late, yep, here comes the flag, and that should be, as, one of the Aggies shoved the receiver after he was already out of bounds, so now you're going to add 15 yards. At first he was open at the 40, now you're going to put it on the 25-yard line.
And that's, guys, how do you be politically correct? The Grissom wide receiver had the ball. He's stumbling out of bounds. He's already a step and a half out of bounds when the safety comes over the top and just absolutely drills the player into the referee, into the cameraman. I mean, everybody down there. And that's just a mistake that Albertville, we've talked about it all year long, that they don't need to be making on defense. And that just gives Grissom a free 15 yards.
Yeah.
And where Albertville kind of had the advantage early in this football game, now advantage is turned to Grissom.
Even pushed him into a chiropractor. Now he's having to ask Duckett to adjust his back. 25-yard line, 1st down and 10. Grissom, after that big play and the penalty, now they're knocking on the door. 1st down, Lieburn turns, hands off the back, up the middle. He's got some room, 25-20 to the 19 to the 18. They finally stand him up at about the 18-yard line. That's a gain of 7. So now Grissom has the momentum. It's 2nd and short.
Well, and once again, defensive line does a great job there up front, eating up the blocks. Now, Grissom's old school, guys. That time they lined up in an I formation, 2 tight ends, just old school football. Sometimes they come out in a wing T looking set, but that time that's just old-fashioned football, Barry, and the linebackers got to come up and fill that hole and make the tackle, and he didn't, and because he didn't, it allowed Grissom to gain 7 yards on 1st down.
Second down and 3, knocking on the door, 20, make it the 17-yard line. Paget on the last carry in the backfield along with quarterback Liebern the junior. Second down, drops back, looks right side, throws to the corner of the end zone, going up, battling for it in the end zone, pushing both ways. That's a good no call, incomplete. It'll be third down.
Boy, what a great play by the defensive back on the far side, and I believe that was Emmanuel Hardaway, was it not?
Yeah, it was.
Yeah.
Emmanuel Hardaway did a great job. Didn't have his head turned around to start with, and then he just kind of felt the receiver for Grissom getting ready to make that catch, got his head around, able to bat the ball away. Thank goodness the zebra on the far side letting them play football. Both guys hand-checking, but Emmanuel Hardaway, great job.
Third down and 3 on the Aggies' 17-yard line. Quarterback Liebern out of the gun. Liebern turns, hands off to Paget. Hit in the backfield. They got him. Back at the line of scrimmage. A loss on the play. First Aggie back there was Laredo. A couple of other Aggies helped him. That'll be a loss of a yard. Fourth down and 4.
Coach, looked like they brought Laredo on an outside linebacker blitz that he just absolutely timed perfectly.
Yeah, he timed it perfectly. Tackle didn't pick him up. He shot through. Guys, looks like they're going to go for it. I'd watch a freeze play and see if they can't get us to jump.
They're on the 19. It'll be about a 36-yard field goal. Now they may call a timeout and talk it over. We'll take a timeout. 5:23 to go in the first. No score. You're listening to Aggie Football on Power 107.5.
Everything that we do, we try to do the right thing, own our core values and our statement of purpose. That's the way we live each day.
Since 1956 and through 3 generations, the C.A. Langford Company has provided crushed limestone, sand, asphalt, and more. From large commercial projects to small jobs and residential needs. For products and services information, call 582-5723 or visit their informative website, calangford.company.
Natural gas appliances from your Marshall County Gas District gives your home the clean, comfortable feel of natural gas. And you can get great rebates on brand new natural gas appliances. Gas furnace, a $1,000 rebate. Tankless water heaters, $300. Clothes dryer or gas lights, $200. Cooktop range, $100. Plus $50 back on lights, grill, logs, and wall heaters. Call your Marshall County Gas office for more details. With locations in Arab, Albertville, and Guntersville. Or call toll free at 1-800-552-1382.
Natural gas.
Looking for a place that offers something for the whole family? Sand Mountain Park in Albertville is that place. Our membership packages are designed for the entire family. Our first-class facility features a top-of-the-line fitness center along with an indoor aquatic center, basketball and racquetball courts, child watch, group exercise classes, a state-of-the-art tennis center, an 18-hole disc golf course, and much more. SMPA is truly fit for the whole family. Become a member today. Visit sandmountainpark.com/memberships for more information.
You'll like banking at People's Independent Bank and PIB Mortgage. Here, you'll receive a high level of personal service, a full array of accounts and services, a variety of mortgage loans, local loan decisions, and you will see active corporate citizenship throughout our footprint. Step up to true community banking at People's Independent Bank. www.pibonline.com. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender. NMLS number 466340.
Welcome back. Fourth down and 4. 5:23 to go. Grissom called the timeout. What do you think, John? They're going to go? They're going to try a field goal?
It looks like they may be trying to see did their kicker come out. He didn't come out. They're coming into an offensive formation. It wouldn't surprise me if they're not going to try to come up with a hard count, but they're going to have a play called, but see if they can get a free 5 yards from Albertville right here.
Here we go, 4th and 4. They're going to go for it from the Aggie 19-yard line. No score, 5:23 to go in the first. Liebern out of the gun. Liebern drops back, and there's a whistle. So a penalty against Grissom, Keith?
Yeah, the left tackle got a head start right there, guys. Going to back him up another 5.
So now that may, if they were even considering a field goal, now I'm not sure what kind of kicker they have. Another 5 yards. Now they're going to try a kicker. Pretty good kicker, John.
Pretty decent kicker. I was watching him during warm-ups. He was pretty consistent from anything inside the 30-yard line. This one's going to be spotted at the 24. So he's going to be, when they set this on the ground, going to be right at the 30, maybe the 31 he was pretty consistent, Barry. I would say he was probably 70% from this range during warm-ups.
I'm sure he's saying, well, thanks, guys. Extra 5 yards. Appreciate that penalty.
Yeah, and plus he's got the chicken plant right in his face, guys.
So a 41-yard field goal attempt from the left hash mark into a little bit of a breeze. The snap, wobbly snap, kick is up.
Nope.
It's got the leg, but is it wide left? It is no good. No good. Hey, who knows, that 5-yard penalty there may have made the difference, Chris.
Yeah,
so the Aggie defense holds. Aggies had a great chance a few minutes ago, if you're just joining us. Havis broke one down to the Grissom 4-yard line, but 4 plays later, we were back around the 30-yard line, going backwards every single snap.
It's like we got down in the red zone and we like, whoa.
What is this?
This is different.
Well, and also, well, my thoughts on this is you've got Dez as a new quarterback, and you know he wants to get that ball into the end zone. So many things going through his mind, and just kind of made a sophomore mistake down there.
Here we go. I think I'd go back to Havis. I mean, they've had a tough time tackling him on a couple of carries he's got. Aggies 20-yard line, no score, 5:17 to go in the first. The snap to Dez, hands off to X. He'll bounce it off right side. One man to beat, gets away from him, but he'll step out of bounds at the 25. That time the difference, and the other teams we played, you did not get around the corner. This time Havis almost did, and he picks up 5 yards.
And Xavier doing a great job using his stiff arm. Actually, his athleticism got him out of the initial tackle, but then a stiff arm able to make him turn the corner. And Barry, if Albertville can consistently get positive yardage, 4, 5, 6 yards on first down, I like our chances at the end of this game.
Second down and 5, 25-yard line, 2 receivers left side, Hunter Smith wide right, letting the play clock wind down to 12, down to 11. Game clock doesn't move, out of bounds. Hands off to Havis up the middle, 26-27. Not much there. He just took it straight up the gut. Picks up 2, almost 3. It'll be 3rd down and short.
That is all Xavier Havis, Coach. Offensive line got whipped. Let's call it like we see it. Xavier Havis able to just basically put the tacklers on his back and get 2 yards out of it.
3rd down and short. 3rd down and 2. 2 receivers left side, 1 to the right. I'd go back to Havis. They got a 4-man front, now 5 on the line. Let's see if X can get 2 yards. Yep, hands off to Havis. Hit at the line of scrimmage, bounces off, gets the first down on his own. 31-yard line. Keith the ball, he got all of that on his own that time.
He absolutely did. It's going to be hard for us to run the ball off the right side right there, looks like. But, man, I tell you what, he's able to put his foot in the ground, go left, bounce off about 3 guys. John, that's absolutely tough running by that young man.
That's old school John Riggins stuff right there, guys. Hey, Barry, real quick, the offensive line has just got to – they're allowing Grissom to reestablish the line of scrimmage in our backfield. They've got to do something.
1st and 10, turns, fakes the handoff, throws, got his man complete. 35 to the 40, runs over a man at the 45-yard line. Elijah Felis said, you Felis this one. He lowers his shoulder and pops him at the 45-yard line.
Yeah, Elijah Felis lined up as a wing. They fake the underneath handoff to Xavier, bring the quarterback on a kind of an RPO run-pass option. He's got Felis out here in the flat, easy pitch and catch, move the chains. Great play calling now by Ken Karcher.
Like that pass, Chris.
Oh, yeah, beautiful.
Felis showing good hands on the catch and the run. 45-yard line, 1st down. Albertville, a gain of about 13. Dez, nice little pass. He'll fake the handoff. He does hand it off. X has got a hole. 50, 45, cuts again. 35 to the 30. A foot race. 20 to the 15 to the 10. He will score. Touchdown, Albertville.
An absolutely masterful job by the offensive line. Xavier Havis then able to run out of some arm tackles. And, guys, if I'm not mistaken, Coach down there in front of you, number 3 Cooper Scott throws a wonderful block at the 4-yard line that makes sure that Xavier Havis gets into the end zone.
Yeah, he did, John. Good call. Absolutely sprung it at the very end and did it smart. It wasn't a block in the back. He just kind of set a screen right there for that guy. And Xavier able to finish off a run. What a drive by Xavier and the Aggies.
C.J. Zuniga for the point after. Dez to hold the snap. The kick in the air. It is in. Yes. Aggies. No. I thought it must have been wide left. We'll take a timeout. 3:40 to go in the quarter. 6-0 Albertville. You're listening to Aggie football on Power 107.5.
Looking for a place that offers something for the whole family? Sand Mountain Park in Albertville is that place. Our membership packages are designed for the entire family. Our first-class facility features a top-of-the-line fitness center along with an indoor aquatic center, basketball and racquetball courts, child watch, group exercise classes, a state-of-the-art tennis center, an 18-hole disc golf course, and much more. SMPA is truly fit for the whole family. Become a member today. Visit sandmountainpark.com/memberships for more information.
People's Bank is my go-to place for banking.
When you deal with People's, their goal is your success.
Here at People's Bank, it's more about a relationship.
I know my bankers, and I've got their cell numbers. I just call them.
If we had been with a larger bank, we would have just been a number. We're supported 100% by People's Bank.
They're our neighbor, they're our friends. We're part of this community.
I went to People's Bank because I knew they were going to take care of me.
People's Bank treat us like we're the most important client they have.
With gas prices and inflation at an all-time high, Alexander Ford understands it's tough out there. We do not want to be just some dealership, we want to be your dealership. For all your sales, parts, and service needs, we believe we can save you money. We have new inventory on the way, a fully stocked parts department, and an award-winning service department.
Alexander Ford has been family owned and operated for over 50 years in Boaz. We want to be a part of your family.
At the Carpet Store, Highway 431 in Albertville, we're more than just our name. Sure, we're carpet, but we're so much more. We're ceramic floors, showers, backsplashes. We're hardwood, laminate, and luxury vinyl tile. We're installation supplies, vinyl flooring, and remnants. Why not visit our beautiful showroom and let our professional sales staff show you all the things we are? The Carpet Store, Mosley Flooring, Highway 431 in Albertville, where we're so much more than just our name.
Short scoring drive brought to you by our good friends at Gilbert and Ball Ford in Albertville.
6 plays, 80 yards as Albertville started at their own 20-yard line. Xavier Havis goes 55 yards for the touchdown. Extra point, no good, but Albertville leading this game 6-0.
Gilbert and Ball Ford comes in the difference at Gilbert and Ball Ford, where Fords really do cost less in Albertville. 6-0. We haven't had many leads this year, Chris.
That was awesome.
Our second lead. That was his fantastic running by X Havis. How many yards for X already?
Guy's 106.
Wow. We've gone a couple of games before not having that many yards. Seriously.
Right. Yeah.
And we're still only just barely past halfway first quarter. Zuniga, the kick, the return, the 30, the 35, breaks the tackle, 40, diving to the 42-yard line, finally brought down, making the tackle. John Pierre, one of those there. So the Aggies on top. Grissom now has the ball on their 41-yard line.
And Barry, here's what's funny, and this is going to sound crazy or cliche, but I think Coach will know where I'm coming from. Now Albertville's playing with a lead. And now the defense takes the field with Albertville playing with the lead. We can't get excited. We can't think this game is over. We've got to continue doing what we're doing, what we've done in the first half, and learn to play with a lead.
Grissom ball, 41-yard line. 2 receivers make it 3 to the right side. Quarterback Liebern, quick pass right side, got his man. Stops, cuts, 45. Brought down around the 46-yard line, a gain of 5. First Aggie over there. Is that number 77 for the Aggies? Can't see from this far. That would be Elijah Hernandez. We called his name quite a bit last week.
Called his name a lot last week. Just a quick throw. Quarterback gets the ball in his hands, gets it out to his wide receiver in space. Peyton Jones does a good job of turning that back to the inside. And then you said Hernandez makes the tackle. That's a good defensive play, Barry.
Yeah, he's getting some more playing time. He's played well the last few games. 2nd down and 5, they call it. Or about 6, really. He'll turn a hand off. He's got a little hole, 45, 50-yard line to the Aggie 48. Should be enough for a Grissom first down. Took the second level of the Aggie defense. Hunter Smith, one of those to make the tackle. First down, Grissom.
Just a handoff to Padgett. Something very simple, just a zone read. Quarterback turns around, watches the defensive end. In the meantime, Barry, our defensive tackle has gotten washed down, and there is a huge hole for Padgett to run up the field to get into Albertville territory.
6-0 Albertville. 2:49 to go in the first quarter. Grissom driving on the Aggie 47. Back to pass Liebern. Quick pass left side. Got his man. Good catch. 42-yard line. Falls down there. It's going to be a decent gain. That was just a good catch. That was a low throw, but the receiver made a great catch.
Oh, absolutely. His name is Kawan Washington. It's thrown low and away, to use a baseball analogy. He's able to pick it up off the turf. Because he's been running deep routes, Barry, the corner turned to run a deep route. He slammed on the brakes, came back on a little hook back here to the near boundary, able to pick up an easy 5 yards.
Gain of 5, 2nd down and 5. Well, breeze picking up, blowing into the face of Grissom, going from right to left. Quarterback Liebern hands off, and a whistle before the handoff. Another stoppage. Aggie coaching staff pointing towards Grissom, so another Grissom penalty, Chris.
Wow, they just keep adding them up.
I don't know. Is it going to be on them or us? It's going to be on them. We had a player that jumped in the neutral zone, Barry, but looks like he was drawn off sides.
You know, we're seeing some different Aggie players getting some playing time because I think they played their rear ends off the last few weeks, and they're showing, hey, Coach, I deserve more playing time, and they're getting it.
Well, and not only that, but how do you earn your spot on Friday night, Coach? It's that Monday through Thursday work, buddy.
Yep, and it's paying off because I'm seeing a lot more playing time. There's Elijah Felix. You've also got Jean-Pierre playing some defense. Second down and 11 for Grissom, back at the 49-yard line in front of the Aggie band. Quarterback back to pass, quick pass right side, nice throw. Got his man complete. He'll be cut down around the 42-yard line, a gain of about 6. It's going to be third down and fairly short.
That was a great throw by the quarterback. I'm talking about an outstanding throw by Liebern. He's able to throw it over the top because, guys, Cooper Scott, did you see this? Cooper Scott knew exactly where they were going to go with the football. He tried to jump the route, but Liebern able to get it over his head and into his receiver's hands, but very upcoming third down.
Third down and 5 on the Aggie 42-yard line. Liebern out of the gun. Aggie showing blitz if they come after him. Liebern, here they come. He's going to hand off into the backfield. They got him. First Aggie, the ball is loose. Aggies say they've got it. Do they have it? Let's see. First Aggie threw, I believe, was Jacob Laughlin. He hit him. I think they may have got it back.
They're going to say that the running back was down, and I think that was a bang-bang play. But, Barry, that kind of happened over here in front of me, and I would say if I had to testify about it, that it was about 90% chance his knee was on the ground before that ball popped out.
So it's 4th and 5. I think they're going to punt it away. But how about the defense showing blitz? Laughlin broke through, hit him in the backfield, slowed him down, and his teammates wrapped him up for no gain.
Just a great job what the defensive play calling is right now.
Grissom's going to punt it away. 4th down and 5. Aggies one man back deep. High kick. That's a short kick. It's going to get caught into the breeze. It takes a Grissom bounce down the sideline. It would have been about a 5-yard punt, but he gets at least a bounce out of it. It's going to roll inside the 30, so the Aggies will start in good shape with 45 seconds to go in the first quarter.
Coach, if we had somebody here on the near boundary, that's a touchdown because the ball bounced and Grissom did not fan out the way they were supposed to fan out, and there was nobody over here. Great penetration that time, Barry, by the Albertville defense to force that hurried punt and give us great field position.
29-yard line, that's where they mark it, first down Albertville. Aggies, Hardaway right side, Hunter Smith over there with him. I'd throw one deep to Hardaway with his speed, one of the fastest Aggies. I think he can beat him man-to-man. Dez trying to pull him offside. Did it work? Somebody moved, or did we move? Let's see. Who jumped? Another penalty. We had movement both sides. Yeah, it's going to be against Albertville.
Well, and I kind of thought that was going to be the case because the white hat dropped the flag in the backfield, so one of our guys in the backfield moved a little bit.
Guys, are we just anxious, or is it just –
I don't know. We're seeing this a lot of that this year.
Yeah.
Just excited because we're playing with the lead right now?
Yeah.
Maybe
That's what I was saying.
So it's 1st and 15. 6-0 Albertville, 45 seconds to go in the first quarter. Aggies back it up to 24-yard line. Dez out of the gun. 4 receivers, back to pass, looks right side, throws, got his man, Hardaway to the middle of the field, to the 28. That's not where he needs to be. He needs to be down the sideline. E-Man, he does get a couple out of that. It's a good call, but I'd send him down the sideline, not back towards the middle of the field. It's a gain of about 6.
Well, I think he was supposed to cut back, and if he'll just kind of wait one moment, the offensive line are coming downfield. But, Coach, I think he got kind of caught up in his offensive line, and that allowed Grissom to regroup and make the tackle.
He did, trying to run that tunnel screen and just kind of got sucked inside too far and got in the trash.
They may let the clock wind down. This may be the final play of the quarter. Play clock has not even been set yet, so they're going to let it wind down, and they'll end the first quarter. It's been a while. Aggies in the first quarter with the lead. We'll take a timeout after when it's Albertville 6, Grissom nothing. You're listening to Aggie Football on Power 107.5.
At Piggly Wiggly, we work hard to deliver the very best to you and your family. We offer only the top quality Black Canyon Angus beef, Swift natural fresh pork, grade A Kegel fresh chicken, smoked, processed, and frozen meat items. One of the most popular promotions at Piggly Wiggly is our Pick 5 meat program. Purchase a single pack of meat and pay our everyday low price, or purchase 5 packages marked with the bright red Pick 5 label for just $19.99. You get the best of both worlds, great quality meats and a super low price. You'll always find low prices throughout Piggly Wiggly.
We know you're looking for a reliable vehicle.
Heading to work? Headed to play. Taking the grandkids to the beach.
Every vehicle comes with a warranty for the length of the contract.
And you get a Carfax with every purchase.
We make everything easy, from the application to the approval or to the payments.
We're not your ordinary buy here, pay here dealer.
Established in 1946, Kirkpatrick Concrete has a tradition of top quality products and service. They now have 11 North Alabama locations to meet this area's demand for quality ready-mix concrete. For your next project, your friends at Kirkpatrick Concrete are just down the road.
People's Bank is my go-to place for banking.
When you deal with People's, their goal is your success.
Here at People's Bank, it's more about a relationship.
I know my bankers, and I've got their cell numbers. I just call them.
If we had been with a larger bank, we would have just been a number. We're supported 100% by People's Bank.
They're our neighbor, they're our friends. We're part of this community.
I went to People's Bank because I knew they were going to take care of me.
People's Bank treat us like we're the most important client they have.
After the first quarter, Aggies up 6-0, 29-yard line, second down and long, John.
Barry, I think points are going to come at a premium. The reason why I say that is after the first 12 minutes, it's 6-0 Albertville, and the defenses have both played decently. The offensive shooting themselves in the foot. If Albertville could get a 2-score lead, Barry, that might just be insurmountable in this game.
Here we go, second down and 9 out of the gun. Revolt, high snap. Here comes the pressure. Throws it right side. Got his man complete. 30 to the 33-yard line. Had he got around that one man, he had some running room. It's going to be third down and about 5, maybe 6 this time.
Barry, you get Hunter Smith out there. You get the ball to him. You got him lined up mano-a-mano. You just got to make one man miss. But, Barry, I'm going to give props where props to do. The cornerback for Grissom did a great job of staying at home, using the far boundary as another defender, and he's able to cut Hunter's legs out from under him.
Third down and 6. 2 receivers left side, 1 to the right. Dez drops back. Pressure's coming. Throws. Got his man complete. Scott breaks the tackle. 40. First down to the 41-yard line. Ball is loose. Grissom, I believe, has got it. So it's going to be a fumble on the play, as you heard Keith say. So it's going to be first down, Grissom, I'm afraid, on Aggie's 41-yard line.
And Cooper Scott is doing everything that he can do to get to the 40-yard line to move the chains. And as he dives out with the football to get it, he gets really clacked pretty hard by one of the defenders. The ball jars loose, and turnovers right now. I think that's the first turnover of the football game, is it not, Chris?
Yes, it is.
Yeah, and unfortunately it goes against Albertville. One thing that Coach Brown and I talked about last night, got to win the turnover battle. Right now, Albertville down 1.
Oh, that's tough. Cooper Scott made a great catch and a good run.
Yes.
Just lost the handle of it. Gives it to Grissom on the Aggie 43-yard line. Aggies are calling a timeout again. Let's see.
Too many men on
field. Yeah, they got 12 out there again. So the Aggies, one too many players. I think that maybe, if I can see who it was. So a quick timeout. I'm glad the defensive coordinator caught that, so they called the timeout. Quick score, Arab and Boaz. Arab leads Boaz 14-0 in the first. We'll be giving you more scores coming up. But that was a huge turnover. Going back to what you were saying, John, if the Aggies could have drove down the field, went up by 2 touchdowns, that would have been so big.
Yeah, and you're not faulting Cooper Scott,
No.
guys. He made a great – they ran the tunnel screen this time to him. He's able to get behind his blockers, get upfield, and he's just trying to make a football play to get the first down. He gets hit, ball jars loose. Now you're just asking those 11 guys, and we wanted to put 12 on the field right then. You're asking your 11 guys, whereas a few moments ago, the Aggies were able to score. We've put the defense kind of in a bad situation with Albertville, with them being on the Albertville 43, so they're in plus territory already. We've got to have our defense once again come up big here to secure this 6-0 lead Albertville.
Big possession here for Grissom, down 6-0. You're on the Aggie 43. So far, anytime Grissom's got into our territory, Chris, we've shut them down.
Yes, we have. This D needs to stand it up right here and put the wall up and make another stand.
Here we go, first down and 10. Quarterback Liebern out of the gun, one back beside him. From the Aggie 43, back to pass Liebern, pressure's coming, throws it right side, got a man, he's open. Did he make the catch? No, knocked away. Emmanuel Hardaway stripped the ball away, Keith, right in front of you. That was a great defensive play.
Yeah, corner went on a blitz, and Emmanuel Hardaway kind of suckered the quarterback into throwing that ball out there, kind of gave him a little space, then closing speed was great, went in there and just jerked the ball away.
I was going to say, Keith, if Emmanuel doesn't get there, that's going to be a completion. He ripped it away.
Yeah.
Yeah, he did.
That could have been a touchdown because he was a yard or two behind E-Man, who quickly recovered and strips the ball away. Second down and 10 from the 43, and the whistle before the snap. Was it Grissom again?
It was. Grissom's wide receiver here along the near boundary. That's legal in Canadian ball, not legal in American ball.
How many penalties for Grissom so far, Chris?
That would be their fifth one.
I think we're neck and neck in penalties, aren't we?
Yeah, it's an even battle.
Yeah.
I was talking to Coach Brown, and he and I were cutting up last night. And I said, you realize that Albertville's offense is averaging 7 points a game this season. Grissom's averaging 5. He said, John, I'll take it right now, 7-5. It's like a baseball score.
Yeah, 2nd and 15. Again, another offsides penalty against Grissom. They back it up to the 48-yard line. 11-10 to go in the half. Aggies up 6-0. Grissom with the ball. Liebern back to pass. Pressure's coming. They got him. He will not get away. Back to the 34-yard line. There's a couple of Aggies back there. Laughlin is one of those. Joining him, I believe, was Ethan Owens in a big loss all the way back to the 39-yard line.
Boy, you got to credit Tony Harper, defensive coordinator for Albertville. Great job of disguising the blitz. Linebackers kind of staying where they were at the last second, creep up, blow through the gaps in the offensive line. Nowhere for Liebern to go. And Barry, upcoming 3rd down and a country mile.
They've got to go to the Aggie 33-yard line. They're on their 39. So I'm doing the math here. 21, let's see, carry the 4. That's a long
Pull
way.
my shoe off.
It is a long way, I know that. 3rd down and 27. They've got to go to the Aggie 33. Back to pass Liebern. Liebern looks, throws it deep, right side. Man-to-man coverage. Goes up, comes back. Incomplete. Oh! They're going to call a penalty on Hardaway. I do not agree with that one, Keith. You were right there. What do you think?
Might have been the worst call I've seen all year, guys. He was in his hip pocket. He didn't do anything wrong. The official on the side, the two of them didn't call it. It was the back judge that ended up throwing it.
Well, and the good thing, guys, yes, it's a 15-yard penalty. But, Barry, it's 3rd down and about 30. So Albertville still got another shot, although Grissom given 15 free yards on this. But, Coach, I agree with you. Emmanuel Hardaway had not gotten turned around, but the ball was thrown so far inside that the Grissom receiver actually ran over him.
Well, Coach Brown is wearing that one official out.
You know what he's doing? He's telling him that's your call. It's not the guy in the middle of the field's call. That was your call here along the near boundary.
At least it's not an automatic first down, so it's 15 yards to the 46-yard line of Albertville. Still a long way to go. It's 3rd down and 13. Back to pass. Liebern looks, those left sidelines. Got a man, a catch. Nope, out of bounds anyway. Wouldn't have mattered. So even with the penalty, looks like the Aggies will hold, and they'll have to punt it away.
I'm wondering if I thought for a moment Grissom might think about going for it, but they're going to try to punt Albertville deep in the shadow of their own goalpost. Great job. I believe it was that Hardaway again on the far side?
No, that was Evan Jordan that time.
Evan Jordan. Barry, great job of Evan Jordan pinning his receiver to the far boundary. It was going to have to be a perfect pass, and Liebern just couldn't make it happen.
46-yard line. Grissom will punt. Low snap. The kick, this one much better than the last one. Fair catch. Nope, he's going to return it. 15 to the 20. He'll dive to the 21. Good run by Hunter Smith. So even with that penalty, make a note there, Keith. Next Wednesday we'll have to ask Coach Brown if he and that official may be doing Thanksgiving together.
I don't think he's going to get an invite, guys. We'll be honest with you.
They're not swapping Christmas card addresses.
And put him on the kids' table if he does come.
Hey, Barry, real quick. Shannon Allen just wanted me to put a bug in your ear, something you think about. Think back to 1988. He thinks that's the last time the Aggies wore red helmets.
Wow.
And I think it was Nick's first year.
Yeah, that's about right.
I really don't know the answer to him. Chris, you know better than me.
I think that's right.
35 years ago.
I have a lot of knowledge, but helmet color is not one of them. But you may be right.
Another free 5 yards, Keith.
Grissom jumps off again. The penalties, and if it is, it is against Grissom. These are the little things that we fought all year long, Chris, and I can see why. We're 0-6, they're 1-5. You may think, we're playing good teams, but these penalties can kill you in a game.
Yeah, absolutely.
So they move it up 5 yards, 1st and 5, Albertville up 6-0. He'll turn hands off to X. X hits the line, 26, 27-yard line. Havis, a gain of a couple. That's going to leave it 2nd down and short, and this is my favorite time to throw it long, John, on 2nd and short.
Well, and not only that, but have you noted the backside defensive end, and that's number 7, Jalen Edwards, that's committed to Furman. I think if Dez pulls that ball, Jalen Edwards, he's flying down the hill to get Xavier. I think if Dez pulls it, he could come out the back door. 2nd down and short, 2nd down at about 3. He'll turn hands off. New back in the game. He makes a cut. 30, 35 to the 40, to the 45-yard line. New running back just checked in. Trying to see who that was.
38.
So Jakari Kirkland with the carry. It may be his first carry of the year, Chris.
I believe you're right.
All the way up to the Aggie 45-yard line.
Had the chance to coach Jakari back in Pee Wee. A lot of speed back then. Barry doesn't look like it slacked down. Any great job by the offensive line to blow that hole wide open.
Great move, the sophomore to the 45. The give. No, he's going to keep Dez. They got him wrapped up. There's the man you told to avoid, John. Ooh, he will wrestling slam Dez to the turf at the 40-yard line. You could almost throw a flag there because the whistle had blown. He just simply picked him up and slammed him down to the turf. Luckily, he's okay.
Well, and unfortunately, this time, the defensive end, we talked about Jalen Edwards going to play college next year. He didn't get blocked or even chipped by one of the offensive linemen, so he was literally there at the mesh point and just really easy for him to take Dez down.
Loss of 3, 2nd and 13. Dez will hand off to Kirkland. Kirkland gets away from one man, not the next. He'll trip him up, barely past the line of scrimmage. A gain of a yard. It's 3rd down, 12, Albertville.
And, man, if Jakari's able to come out the back door there, and I believe that it was number 38 possibly, 36. His name is Keontae New. He's a linebacker, was able to get Jakari's leg. If he doesn't get his hand on there, a lot of green grass on the far boundary, Barry.
Aggies on the 44-yard line, 3rd down and 11. They're showing blitz. Dez drops back. Nope. They're not coming now. Dez is going to keep it himself. Got some room, 50. He'll be tripped up right at the 1st down marker. That is going to be close to a 1st down. Boy, he hit the ground hard on that tackle. Looks like he's okay. Got his feet cut out from under him. He dove close to a 1st down.
Barry, I think they're going to give it to him, and the reason why, line judge on the far side comes in with a right foot spot and not left foot. I think the coaches want a measurement on this one because it's 4th, and now they're going to call it 4th and inches.
4th and just a hair. Let's give it to Havis, I'd say. They do give it to X. 1st down, fighting barely, gets a yard. Needed about an inch, gets a yard. 1st down, Albertville. Keith, how about that run by Dez a second ago?
Oh, he's an athlete, and I'm telling you, I'm looking for that guy to break one of these and take it about 30, 40 yards to the house. It's coming. Guy's really quick, and I'm walking right past the guy. Jakari Kirkland is talking to one of the coaches down here, said that he played a heck of a JV game the other night, and they said, hey, let's give him a shot in the varsity game.
There you go. 1st down, 44-yard line. Dez out of the gun. Dez turns, pressure's coming, rolls right side, throws it short, incomplete. He was just running for his life. Grissom had the blitz on, got rid of it. That time, Dez, instead of taking the sack, John, got rid of it.
It's a smart call, and you noticed that when he threw it, had a Grissom defender kind of lurking in the area, threw it only where Hunter Smith was going to be able to catch it. It falls incomplete, but a smart play there by the sophomore quarterback. You've got something going. You're now on Grissom's side of midfield. Let's not give up any stupid plays or stupid penalties and at least try to get one more score because, Barry, I think a 2-score game could be insurmountable in this game.
7:01 to go in the half. 6-0 Albertville. They're on the drive, 44-yard line of Grissom. And I hear a whistle. Somebody call a timeout. Aggies may want to talk this one over.
There's a flag.
There is a flag? Was it a
sideline
warning?
We got a sideline warning on them, and we were just about to call a timeout, guys.
Yeah.
I mean, it basically happened at the same time. They just bailed us out on that one.
Yeah, there was something we were about to do a little different. There was the confusion on getting the play in. So, yeah, we were bailed out on that one. 2nd down and 10. Now Dez out of the gun. Here comes pressure. Looks. He's being chased, gets away from one man, but not the next. They've got him back at the 41-yard line. That's another one when he should have just tossed it out of bounds and said he's going to be sacked for about a 10, 15-yard loss.
Well, and that time Grissom brought the blitz, and they were going to try to get after him. I know that he might have been a little nervous about throwing that ball, but, Barry, the linebackers had kind of vacated that area. If he throws it in there, I think he's going to have a completion, and that thing may go all the way to the house, Coach.
Yeah. I tell you what, we need to look at running a screen, a wide receiver screen, or a running back screen right here.
3rd down and 23 back on the Aggie 42-yard line. 6:16 to go in the half. Dez out of the gun. Looks. Nobody open. Rolls to his right. Throws back to the middle. Got his man complete. Short gain to the 47. Gain of about 5 on the catch. like another new name. Bryson Parker makes the catch, maybe his first catch of the year, but it's still 4th down and very long.
Man, Bryson Parker did a really good job right there, Barry. Drove off the defender, and then he just kind of sat down, and then he started coming back to Dez to help him out as Dez is scrambling around. Dez able to dump it off. He gets north and south, gets what he can get out of it. But Barry, right there, very smart, because they haven't been able to drive on us. Now let's see if we can get the punt away and make them drive the length of the field.
It's 4th and very long. I don't see them faking it here. They got to go to the Grissom 34. We're back on our 47. High snap, Dez to punt. Left-footed kick, good kick. It's going to bounce to the 30, going to roll to the 25, to the 20, inside the 20, down to the 18. That's a good job by Dez getting rid of it all the way back to the 18. And Chris, the way the defense is playing, absolutely, don't fake it, don't go for it, punt it away.
Yeah, I'd like to get one of those turnovers right here, guys. We've been needing one of those this whole half.
There's only 5:18 to go. As far as passing the ball for Grissom, not really been a threat so far.
Not really. Only 3 completions to speak of for 44 yards.
So they're pretty much one-dimensional right now, having to run the ball, and they've got to go now 79 yards or 78 yards to tie this game up or take the lead. Quarterback going under center, trying something a little bit different here. He'll turn and hand off. First man through. He's got a hole, though, 25, 26, 27-yard line. It's a gain of about 6-7 yards. The middle of the Aggie defense. First Aggie over there. There he is again. Elijah Hernandez making the tackle.
Doing a great job. Barry, do you know what that formation was? That is old school wing tee is exactly what that was. They came out in an old wing tee set, and they just ran a trap out of it, coming downhill and able to get north and south for about 9 yards.
2nd down and 2. Same offense, running up under center, hands off. He's got a block 30, 33, 34-yard line. He gets the first down. Again, there's Hernandez again and Hunter Smith. Hunter's been kind of limping pretty much the entire game. Not sure what's going on, but I don't think he's full speed.
Don't think so either. And it looks like they're going to check him out. And number 81, Cooper McClendon, he's a freshman, going to come in for Hunter and spell him a little bit. Belly play here along the near side. Guard kicks out the defensive end. They're able to move the chains, Barry.
1st and 10, 35-yard line. Again, quarterback under center. Fumbles the ball. Kicked around loose. I think he may have fell on it. They fumbled it 2 or 3 times, Chris, but they keep getting get the ball back. That time with the fumble, he gains 2 yards.
Hey, guys. Well, he's running out of the game right now. I was just going to give Judd Dalrymple a lot of credit. The last 3-4 plays they've run that wing T stuff, he's been in the backfield every play. He probably forced that fumble right there. I thought he was going to make a play in the backfield on the previous play.
2nd down at 8, clock running, 4 minutes to go in the half. 6-0 Albertville lead. Grissom with the ball on their own 36, 2nd and 8. Quarterback under center, turns, hands off a little end around, stops, cuts. They've got him wrapped up in the backfield. Great tackle. Back to the line of scrimmage, maybe a yard, maybe 2. Making the tackle again. First Aggie there, I believe it was Ethan Owens again.
Ethan Owens, Coach, if he does not make that tackle, because that's kind of an inside reverse, and there is nobody for Albertville on the backside. Ethan Owens at Grissom's 39-yard line just made a touchdown-saving tackle.
3rd down and 6 on the Aggie 39-yard line. Quarterback hands off, first man through, 41, 42-yard line. They wrap him up. He will dive close to a first. He's going to be short by a couple. It looks like 4th and about 1.5 yards, maybe 2 coming up.
And Grissom right now trying to lean on that offensive line that averages 6 foot, 232 pounds across the front. However, their biggest man, 6 foot, 275 in the center. Barry, they're running it up the middle.
They're going to go. Quarterback keeper up the middle. He dives. He's got the first down right behind his center. Over the 45 to the 47-yard line. Had to have about 2. He picks up 3.5, maybe 4. First down, Grissom. They've got the ball with 2:55 to go in the half.
I think everybody in the entire stadium knew that big man, 6 foot, 275, number 78 for those guys is a guy named Logan Jennings. And if you can't tell me he's not getting some looks somewhere, Barry, I don't know why. Great job there of getting the first down.
Quarterback Lieburn under center. Lieburn turns, hands off, stops, cuts, 50, diving to the 50, 49-yard line. It's a gain of about 4, maybe 5. The right side of the Aggie defensive line making the tackle. It's going to be 2nd down at about 6.
Looks like the offensive coordinator across the way at Grissom is just kind of saying we're going to get in our wing T formation and we're just going to run the ball behind our offensive line. We don't think you can stop us. And right now, 4 or 5 yards a pop, Barry.
2nd and 6, just past midfield. Lieburn turns, rolls right side, throws back left side. He had a man wide open. Incomplete at the 20-yard line. Everybody was fooled. That would have been an easy 6.
Coach, it was just the fake of a play action fake. They ran the wheel route out of that, and he got lost, and thank goodness the quarterback overthrew him.
Well, you knew it was coming. I mean, they've been running it, and it's a great offense to be able to play action out of. You kind of get just lulled to sleep looking for that run, and they'll dump it right over the top of your head.
3rd down and 6. Clock stopped, 2:10 to go in the half. Albertville leading 6-0. Grissom with the ball just past midfield. 3rd down and 6. Maybe 2-down territory. He'll turn, hands off, he'll stop. Cut to the right side, flags are down, 45 to the 40. Hardaway will chase him. They'll tackle him. It's a 1st down, but where the flag is, you got to think holding on Grissom.
It's either going to be holding. I might even see a chop block in there because I thought one of our guys got cut low in that. Be interesting to see.
On that side, we had Christian Ramirez and Hernandez were over there. Yeah, it's going to be holding on Grissom. Boy, that's another big penalty, Chris. It would have been 1st down on their 33-yard line. Now they're going to back it up to about their 40-yard line.
Yeah, those penalties for Grissom, they just keep building up, guys. That would be the 7th penalty right now in the first half.
How big is that one? It would have been a 1st down. Now they're going to mark it off. You're going from the 49 of Albertville all the way back to the Grissom 43. Now you're 3rd down and long with 2:01 to go in the half.
And, Barry, you would think that would bode well for the defense of Albertville. The reason why is you kind of had a run or a pass option with it being 3rd down and 5. Now with it being about 3rd down and 14, you would think that Grissom would have to come out with a pass play,
Right.
help you defend this one a little bit easier, knowing that Liebern's probably going to have to use his arm to get the 1st down.
Long way to go. 3rd down and about 14 to go from the Grissom 43-yard line. One man wide right side. He's getting man-to-man coverage from Hardaway. Liebern back to pass, rolls right side, stops, may want to run. He can't run. They got him back at the 37-yard line. Couple of Aggies making the tackle. There's Hernandez again, and I believe was it Reed Kitchens also on the tackle.
Great job there by Reed Kitchens and Hernandez, absolutely blowing it up. Also number 75, Christian Ramirez. Barry, I think it was our player of the game last week, blowing everything up. They were going to try to do an out route. It was a sticks route. It was supposed to go about 15 yards. It was covered well, but the quarterback, Lieber, not even a chance to see it because of the great job of the defensive front of Albertville, just overwhelming the offensive front of Grissom, and Lieber taking unceremoniously down to the ground.
Grissom going to punt. Look at the football they used to punt with. Well, something you can find over at Grandma's house.
I believe they bought that one at Mattel before the ball game show.
I mean, this one is like almost like bright orange, like a basketball color.
That's the ones you see out there in the garden. It's been out there for about 3 months.
That hurts when you throw them. They're like all rubber.
That's the one, where they have that thing at Walmart that's got all those balls in it, and you reach in there for $1 and you get it. That's one of those.
The old claw machine tries to pull out, but it's too slick to get it out of the claw machine. That's what they're about to punt with. Wow. It does look like one of those old rubber balls that just hurts when they throw it to you. But I bet it bounces like one of those balls you got at the dentist office years ago. So Grissom will punt it away. Hunter Smith is in the game. I'm a little surprised we're not seeing Hardaway back there to return kicks.
That's
not sure what happened, but Grissom will punt. 1:54 to go in the half. Aggies up 6-0, about to get the ball back with 2 timeouts. The snap gets rid of it, almost blocked. High kick. Boy, that's a high kick. It's going to go out of bounds. That one coach was not paying a bit of attention. It almost popped him at the top of the head. And it's going to be Aggie ball at the 35-yard line. So there's time. There's 1:47. Aggies, it shows 3 timeouts, but I think we called a timeout there, didn't we? So
yes, we did.
I'm saying 2. One score just in. Arab leads Boaz 28-7. And I'm curious about the Sardis-Scottsboro game. That's a big region game going on tonight.
Yeah.
Hey, guys.
Yep.
Correction on at least my roster. Number 77 has been making some plays on defense is Mason Frolic.
Okay, so it's not Hernandez.
No, he was a back. They said earlier in the year they tried him kind of as a blocking back, but he's changed positions and numbers, and he's the guy. I think 2 weeks ago he was our academic player of the week too. So really good kid.
Gotcha. Okay, so we'll make a note of that. He's having a heck of a game. Back to the action. Dez, quarterback keeper. He's going to cut right side, left side 40, 45 to midfield. Dancing around to the 49-yard line. And he is so quick. On Wednesday during our meeting with Coach Ben, we asked him who's the fastest player on the team. And Dez and Hunter Smith, everybody pointed to Dez, said he's our fastest guy.
Well, and that was a designed quarterback draw, no doubt about it. Big yards for Albertville on 1st down.
49-yard line, 1st down. Dez going to do it again. Quarterback keeper going to bounce it right side. He'll stop, cut back, 45, 40, 35 to the 30, 25. Gets away from a man, 20 to the 15. Inside the 15 to the 10 to the 9. How about Des Revolt from the 49 to about the 9, about a 40-yard run for Des Revolt.
And guys, it was so good the first time. Let's just do it again. And Grissom had him. Grissom had him dead to rights, Coach, and he's able to split 2 defenders and then use his athleticism in Albertville right now on the doorstep.
9-yard line, first and goal. Des will hand off to X, stops and cuts, 8-7 to the 6. They'll stack him up. No, they will not. 5-4 touchdown, Albertville.
You talk about, Coach, you're down there. That is all Xavier Havis.
Guys, I didn't see it that gum second of it. I was trying to get behind everybody.
Wow.
You missed the play of the year, Keith Ball.
You're talking about absolute rookie move down here on my part. What a great run by Des to get us down there, and I know it was an awesome run by Xavier to get it in.
Oh, Barry, they had him dead to rights in the backfield. He never would give up on the play. Kept rolling, kept fighting, broke every tackle known to man, and goes into the end zone. Huge touchdown for Albertville.
12-0 now for the point after the snap. The kick, it's up. I think he missed that one. No good, wide right. We'll take a timeout. 1:03 to go in the half. Albertville leads 12-0. You're listening to Aggie Football on Power 107.5.
Since 1952, Wilkes Tire and Battery Service has been the place to take your vehicle for service you can trust. Our family takes pride in carrying on the tradition of providing great service, working with integrity, and giving back to the community. For tires, batteries, auto services, and more, choose the people you can trust. With 10 locations to serve you, including Albertville and Gunnersville, at Wilkes Tire and Battery Service, we get you started and keep you going.
Your local Foodland Market. Your store for everyday low prices and weekly specials with savings on every aisle and friendly customer service throughout the store. We sell only the best USDA inspected meats. Our trained meat cutters offer fresh cut meats to your specification. Our fruits and vegetables are always fresh, quality and variety you deserve every day. Your local Foodland Market, where savings plus service plus selection equals satisfaction.
Foodland, your football tailgating headquarters.
You walk in the door, it's a hometown atmosphere, just a great place to purchase a vehicle.
We're going to do what we say we're going to do.
I've been a customer for over 8 years and I love it.
The customer can relax and feel like that there's no pressure.
We've had a very good experience.
I will come back here to buy whatever cars that we are going to buy in the future.
We don't try to steer you in a different direction.
For us, we don't need to go anywhere else.
We want everyone that walk in that feel like they're at home, that they're part of our family. Because at Sand Mountain Toyota, we are more than a dealership.
Screwdriver.
Screwdriver.
Pliers.
Pliers.
Phone. Care can be distracting.
Phone.
That's why our new Whirlpool Smart Range lets you care smarter with control from anywhere. So life doesn't revolve around your range.
Give me that Phillips screwdriver, would you, kiddo?
Every day, care. Whirlpool.
Your local source for Whirlpool products and service is Bond's Appliance in Gunnersville.
See the difference at Gilbert and Ball Ford, where Fords really do cost less in Albertville. I wouldn't think they would try something here, an onside kick. I mean, hey, it's 12-7, 31 seconds. They're kind of lining up. That may be a possibility. That took a long time for the special teams to come out on the field. Maybe a risk, but, I mean, you're 1-5. Why not take a chance?
Well, I'd love for us to hit one like we did against Austin here in the waning moments of the first half.
Well, they're moving players. It looks like they're lining up for something. But they may not, but they're lining up. There's almost everybody over here on the right side for the kickoff. Aggies better be aware because they've got a quarterback that can throw it to the end zone. Now the kick. Nope. He's going to bounce one through the right side. Chasing it. Aggies finally get it. Jordan's got the ball to the 25 to the 27, and that's where the Aggies will start. You may see them take one snap with 25 seconds to go. 12-7 Aggies on top. Haven't had a halftime lead. I don't know how many games it's been, Chris.
Been a while, hasn't it?
It's been. It wasn't this year.
The last halftime lead would have been Boaz last year when we went in at halftime with the lead there.
Yeah.
Guys, what would you think about? I think some people would say discretion, the better part of a Valor, take a knee and go. But Dez on those design draw plays, just using his athleticism, can make big plays out there, especially with Xavier Havis in the backfield. You've got to be wary of both of them.
27-yard line, Dez out of the gun. The snap, He's going to quarterback keep it again. He's going to bounce it left side to the 25, to the 30. Stiff arm, 35. Stops, cuts, 37, 38-yard line. He gets close enough for a first down. It should be enough. About 10 yards. Clock 16 seconds. They've got time. They may not stop the clock. They may let the clock wind down, and clock is running up. They will call a timeout. Aggie's going to try something here with about 15.2 to go.
Well, I mean, so far you've had an explosive play from Xavier Havis that got the ball deep. You had another explosive play from Dez on the quarterback draw, and he's been able to make it. Why not give yourself a chance? One explosive play, one guy from Grissom misses an assignment.
Sure.
And, Barry, you could have a blown call here with 16 seconds left to go in the first half.
Hey, guys, look at Dez Revolte's stats right quick. Guys, he went from minus 11 yards to positive 43. In just one series of play.
And how many for Havis?
Havis 117.
Wow, just a great game by those two. And John Ayers, Student Athlete of the Week.
Yeah, Barry, well, we got a break here in the action during the timeout. Our Aggie Student Athlete of the Week number for the week number 7 is Tristan Kennedy, number 39. Remember that Power 107.5 and Papa Doobie, Student Athlete of the Week. Remember, stay in school, guys, and don't you be no po' boy.
Thank you. Tristan will be naming the player of the game coming up at the end of this game. 39-yard line, first down and 10 coming out of the timeout. Only 16 seconds to go. Dez drops back, looks, throws it far as he can. Left side, Hunter's there. He's got it. 32-yard line. Will they call a timeout? Yes, they will with 7.8. How about that throw and catch from Dez to Hunter Smith?
Yeah, they got single coverage, and Hunter went up and got it. Now they got to clock the ball, Barry. They got
So they did not call a timeout. Got to hurry, snap it. The snap. He drops the ball, takes a knee. Ooh, then he's shoved out from behind. Now the clock winds down. Did they not call a timeout in time?
Boy, Coach Brown is absolutely hot over here that he wanted him to clock it, and Dez took the snap and took a knee.
Oh.
And when he did that with no timeouts, ran it out, and Coach Brown is absolutely livid.
Wow.
Everything that we do, we try to do the right thing, you know, on our core values and our statement of purpose. That's the way we live each day.
Since 1956 and through 3 generations, the C.A. Langford Company has provided crushed limestone, sand, asphalt, and more. From large commercial projects to small jobs and residential needs. For products and services information, call 582-5723 or visit their informative website, calangford.company.
Natural gas appliances from your Marshall County Gas District gives your home the clean, comfortable feel of natural gas. And you can get great rebates on brand new natural gas appliances. Gas furnace, a $1,000 rebate. Tankless water heaters, $300. Clothes dryer or gas lights, $200. Cooktop range, $100. Plus $50 back on lights, grill, logs, and wall heaters. Call your Marshall County Gas office for more details. With locations in Arab, Albertville, and Guntersville. Or call toll free at 1-800-552-1382.
Natural gas.
Looking for a place that offers something for the whole family? Sand Mountain Park in Albertville is that place. Our membership packages are designed for the entire family. Our first-class facility features a top-of-the-line fitness center along with an indoor aquatic center, basketball and racquetball courts, child watch, group exercise classes, a state-of-the-art tennis center, an 18-hole disc golf course, and much more. SMPA is truly fit for the whole family. Become a member today. Visit sandmountainpark.com/memberships for more information.
You'll like banking at People's Independent Bank and PIB Mortgage. Here, you'll receive a high level of personal service, a full array of accounts and services, a variety of mortgage loans, local loan decisions, and you will see active corporate citizenship throughout our footprint. Step up to true community banking at People's Independent Bank. www.pibonline.com. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender. NMLS number 466340.
Sanderson, Missy Lindley, and Nathan Heskey. The color guard instructors are Ansley Cash and Cassidy Bailey. The dance line instructor is Linton Beck, and our percussion instructor is Brian Crawford. Tonight, we are proud to present our 2023 show titled Hold My Hand. We begin with Easy on Me by Adele and continue the opener with I Live by One Republic. The show continues with Hold My Hand by Lady Gaga and concludes with Story of My Life by One Direction and Never Break by John Legend. The Aggie band is under the field direction of drum major Owen Thibodeau. And now, ladies and gentlemen, we proudly present the award-winning Albertville High School Aggie Band. Ladies and gentlemen, the Albertville High School Aggie Band. With the Aggie Band, this can be here stay as they march in the 2024 Rose Parade in Pasadena.
Looking for a place that offers something for the whole family? Sand Mountain Park in Albertville is that place. Our membership packages are designed for the entire family. Our first-class facility features a top-of-the-line fitness center along with an indoor aquatic center, basketball and racquetball courts, child watch, group exercise classes, a state-of-the-art tennis center, an 18-hole disc golf course, and much more. SMPA is truly fit for the whole family. Become a member today. Visit sandmountainpark.com/memberships for more information.
People's Bank is my go-to place for banking.
When you deal with People's, their goal is your success.
Here at People's Bank, it's more about a relationship.
I know my bankers, and I've got their cell numbers. I just call them.
If we had been with a larger bank, we would have just been a number. We're supported 100% by People's Bank.
They're our neighbor, they're our friends. We're part of this community.
I went to People's Bank because I knew they were going to take care of me.
People's Bank treat us like we're the most important client they have.
With gas prices and inflation at an all-time high, Alexander Ford understands it's tough out there. We do not want to be just some dealership, we want to be your dealership. For all your sales, parts, and service needs, we believe we can save you money. We have new inventory on the way, a fully stocked parts department, and an award-winning service department.
Alexander Ford has been family owned and operated for over 50 years in Boaz. We want to be a part of your family.
At the Carpet Store, Highway 431 in Albertville, we're more than just our name. Sure, we're carpet, but we're so much more. We're ceramic floors, showers, backsplashes. We're hardwood, laminate, and luxury vinyl tile. We're installation supplies, vinyl flooring, and remnants. Why not visit our beautiful showroom and let our professional sales staff show you all the things we are? The Carpet Store, Mosley Flooring, Highway 431 in Albertville, where we're so much more than just our name.
With the right athletes coming up, if we can keep this sophomore and freshman in that good, they got a good 7th grade and 8th grade team coming up as well, so we can compete in 7A. We would do better in 6A and 5A. And Barry, something that eluded me during the break, Albertville, because they deferred, they actually get the ball to start the second half.
And we're set to go. A little light drizzle, just enough to turn the windshield wipers on if you were driving around, and Aggies set to go. Second half. Aggies on top. 12-7, a long first half, just now 8:33 in the second half, just now beginning. Here's a kick, bounding through the middle. Aggies will return it, 25-yard line, and dropped at the 25. Hunter Smith brought down at the 25. Little curious, now E-Man was back on that one, but he's not been returning punts tonight. I'm not sure the reason behind that.
I don't know, unless he's dinged up or unless he just wasn't seeing the field good. I don't know. Keith, on that last one, on those, you're not going to be able to outrun while the coverage is still spread out wide. That's one where Hunter Smith's just got to get north and south and have a chance to pop it through there.
Yeah, and a guy slipped through there, and I don't even think he saw him, got him by the ankle, able to take him down, waiting on the blocks to set up.
All right, first down, 25-yard line. Dez out of the gun. Havis, X right beside him. Grissom 4-man front. Little drizzle falling here, just underway, third quarter. Homecoming in Albertville leading 12-7 at the half. The snap, he'll hand off to Havis. Stops, cuts, what a move. 29, 30, 33, 34. What a move for a guy his size, and what amazes me, guys, he's only been playing running back for really just barely half of the season.
And you're right, Barry, barely half the season, but he told us that he loved playing running back, that he has the eyes for a running back, and he loves to pay a punishing lick to someone who tries to come up and tackle him. Right there, Barry, 11 yards and a first down.
First down, 35-yard line. 4-man front. He'll fake the handoff. Dez back to pass. Throws, got his man incomplete. Had he made the catch, he was going nowhere. That was well covered. They were waiting on that pass play. Dez, a lot of pressure, incomplete.
One of the offensive parts of the game plan was to stay away from number 7. I don't know if number 7 and the other defensive end switched here toward the end, but that play was ran right into where number 7 was, which is Jalen Edwards. He came upfield, and Dez had to get rid of that ball before he really wanted to.
Second and 10. Dez drops back. Nope, hands off to Havis. Havis hits the middle of the line, fighting 37, 38, 39, a gain of 4. Should have gone for nothing, but a gain of 4, third down 6, Albertville.
Great job here along the near boundary by the offensive lineman. That's Reed Kitchens here along this near boundary, as is number 79, Chase Bynum, doing a good job of moving those players out, and number 76 as well, Colton Battles, and they were able to get the Grissom defensive line on skates, push them back to make this a very manageable third down.
First drive, third quarter, 12-7 Aggies, 11 minutes to go in the quarter. 3rd and 6. Dez back to pass, pressure, throws, got his man complete to the 41-42, fighting for the first, being pushed. He will not get there. Forward progress leaves him about a half yard short. Was that Havis? I couldn't see who made the catch. It's going to be 4th and a yard.
Looks like it was just kind of an underneath handoff. Havis goes down, sits down right in front of the linebackers, and Dez able to get him the ball. He's going to be a half a yard short, Barry, but if our offensive line and the way Havis has been running and the way that the season's been going, I think you have to go for it here.
They're going to go 4th and a yard from the 44-yard line. Aggies going. He'll turn, hand to Havis. Havis right side, hits the line. They stand him up. He did not get it. He tried the right side. Grissom waiting on him. They had 3 Tigers waiting on him. He did not get it, about a half a yard short. Grissom takes over on the Aggie 44.5-yard line.
Yeah, and that was just the time where the left side of the defensive front of Grissom able to reestablish the offensive line's line of scrimmage in the backfield. Nowhere for Havis to go, even with the strength that he's been showing all night long. Grissom comes out and strikes first blood out of the halftime locker room.
I still like the call, though, Chris. I like the call. I mean, that's a good call. You just didn't get that 1 yard you had to have. Grissom lining up under center again, like they ended the half with. They'll hand off straight up the middle. They pop at the line of scrimmage, a gain of a couple. Aggies kind of change the defense a little. The defensive line, they'll stand him up a gain of 2. It'll be 2nd down and 8.
I think they found something going into the halftime locker room, Barry, that they think that their offensive line can move Albertville's defensive line out of there, being just a little bit bigger and a little bit heavier than the defensive front. Now we've got to ask our guys to hold the line, no pun intended.
Christian Ramirez helped stop that running play. 2nd and 8. He'll turn back to pass. Looks left side. Throws it, wobbly pass. Incomplete. That was ugly. Incomplete. Hit the Aggie defender in the back. They want a flag thrown, but I think it's just a poorly thrown pass.
Well, and not only was it a poorly thrown pass, but a great job. I believe it was number 8, Elijah Felis, coach, that came through unblocked and actually hit the quarterback in his throwing motion, hence the reason the duck pass.
Yeah, he followed Christian Ramirez, come shooting right up the middle of probably the A gap, and he was able to get pressure on the quarterback. Christian Ramirez tackled pretty much every running back in the backfield. That play was going nowhere.
3rd down and 8. Maybe 2 down territory if they don't get it here on the Aggie 42-yard line. Clock stopped, 9:35 to go in the quarter. 3rd down and long, back to pass, Liebern. Liebern looks, pressure, gets away from one man, gets away from another. He's going to run to the 40, 39, got him at the 39. Havis brings him in. It's a short gain. They should have had him for about a 5-yard loss, John.
Yeah, the pocket absolutely collapsed on him. He's able to step up in the pocket, run through a couple of arm tackles, get north and south into the 39-yard line, and where I thought it was going to be a sack, Barry, and be a very long 4th down, has now made it 4th and 4, and the Grissom coaches in this tight football game look like they're going to go for it.
I think you got to go on the 39, Chris.
Oh, absolutely.
I mean, even if you don't make it, you still got the Aggies back inside the 40. Here we go, 4th and 4 from the Aggie 39. They're going to go. Liebern under center, turns, hands off, bounces left side, stops, cuts, 39 being chased. They got him. He will not get it. Ball is loose. Doesn't matter, Aggies football anyway, but Havis, first Aggie there, along with 2 teammates. Couldn't see who it was. It's a gain of 2. It'll be Aggie football on their 37-yard line.
And the biggest cheerleader inside Aggie Stadium is Tony Harper. He was jumping like a jumping bean or whatever you want to call it, one of those bouncy balls out here at the 40-yard line, knowing that his defense did exactly what they wanted to do. They filled the lanes and made a huge stop, and now Albertville strikes first blood, stopping the Grissom defense on downs.
Peyton Jones also helped out on the tackle. Great job by Havis. The defense stiffened that time, Keith. That was a good defensive stand.
Yeah, it absolutely bowed their necks right there. Took it personally and got a stop, guys, big time. We need to get this ball at least flip field position. It would be huge right here. Love to score some points.
Aggies lead 12-7, 8:42 to go 3rd quarter. Got to hurry. That's down to 0. What happened to the play clock? It's been 0 for a while now.
I don't know. Did they reset it?
I don't know if they did. They threw a flag. They're going to say delay a game. I don't think they reset the clock. Well, they're going to mark it off, though, because that was a fast 25 seconds.
I never heard him blow it in.
Well, Ken Karcher is asking the line judge here along the near side, but he's not getting the answer he wants, and that is not the way Albertville needed to start this first drive, guys.
Loss of 5, 1st and 15, back to the 32. Dez back to pass, throws left side, got his man. Oh, he is popped. Makes the catch, short gain. He paid for that one, though. Bryson Parker. Parker's with 2 catches, and boy, he's feeling that one as he kind of hobbles off the field.
And Bryson Parker, number 21, Barry, is 5'9", 140 pounds, and it looked like he jumped 7 feet in the air, able to snag that one down. If he doesn't get that pass, Barry, I'm thinking that the Grissom cornerback behind him may have a chance at the interception.
That's a dangerous pass, a gain of 3, 2nd down and 12 from the 35. Dez rolls right side, throws, got his man complete. Pierre hit at the line of scrimmage. That is 2 completions, a gain of 4, and both receivers have paid for those 4 yards.
And the bad thing, Barry, is I think Grissom is not respecting our long passing game. They're playing everything up close. The cornerbacks playing very close to our wide receivers. Not a whole lot of safety coverage back. I tell you what that bodes well for. If our guy can make one man miss or 2 men miss with no safety help over the top, they could take that one for a long one.
They're down 11 from the 37, clock running. 7:32 to go on the third quarter, rather. Dez fakes, going to keep it himself. Bounces left side, 40. Needs a block, 45. He's going to be about a yard, maybe half. That's going to be actually closer than it looks. It's going to be 4th down and about a half a yard for the first down.
It's right in front of me. Dez able to scoot. He was really kind of trapped between 3 Grissom defenders, able to get his shoulder pads north and south, eke out another half a yard. And, Barry, it's about 4th and let's say less than a yard.
Aggie's going to go from the shotgun. 4th down and half a yard from the 46. Dez pulls them off sides. It worked. Dez, hard count. Grissom jumps, 5-yard penalty.
That's what's been happening to Albertville all season long. Turnabout is fair play. And this time on 4th and short, Grissom knowing that they are wanting to stop Albertville so bad. Hard count, and I think 3 of the 4 defenders jumped in the neutral zone. We'll take it. Free 5 yards, first down.
How many penalties now for Grissom, Chris?
Hey, guys, that gives them 9 penalties, guys.
And that gave us a first down on the Grissom 49-yard line. First down and a whistle. Somebody call a timeout? We have a timeout. We'll take a timeout. 6:42 to go in the quarter. Aggies lead 12-7. You're listening to Aggie Football on Power 107.5.
Since 1952, Wilkes Tire and Battery Service has been the place to take your vehicle for service you can trust. Our family takes pride in carrying on the tradition of providing great service, working with integrity, and giving back to the community. For tires, batteries, auto services, and more, choose the people you can trust. With 10 locations to serve you, including Albertville and Gunnersville, at Wilkes Tire and Battery Service, we get you started and keep you going.
Your local Foodland Market. Your store for everyday low prices and weekly specials with savings on every aisle and friendly customer service throughout the store. We sell only the best USDA inspected meats. Our trained meat cutters offer fresh cut meats to your specification. Our fruits and vegetables are always fresh, quality and variety you deserve every day. Your local Foodland Market, where savings plus service plus selection equals satisfaction.
Foodland, your football tailgating headquarters.
You walk in the door, it's a hometown atmosphere, just a great place to purchase a vehicle.
We're going to do what we say we're going to do.
I've been a customer for over 8 years and I love it.
The customer can relax and feel like that there's no pressure.
We've had a very good experience.
I will come back here to buy whatever cars that we are going to buy in the future.
We don't try to steer you in a different direction.
For us, we don't need to go anywhere else.
We want everyone that walk in that feel like they're at home, that they're part of our family. Because at Sand Mountain Toyota, we are more than a dealership.
Screwdriver.
Screwdriver.
Pliers.
Pliers.
Phone. Care can be distracting.
Phone.
That's why our new Whirlpool Smart Range lets you care smarter with control from anywhere. So life doesn't revolve around your range.
Give me that Phillips screwdriver, would you, kiddo?
Every day, care. Whirlpool.
Your local source for Whirlpool products and service is Bonds Appliance in Gunnersville.
Grissom called a timeout. Aggies driving after that penalty. First down on the Grissom 49-yard line with 6:42 to go in the third. Aggies lead 12-7.
Barry, if we can put this ball into the end zone, whether you get the extra point or not, that's 18-7. You got to like Albertville's chances there.
Next week on the road, going to be playing at James Clemens. Grissom, they'll be home against Florence. Back to the action. Des, the drop, throws, got his man complete, 45. Hunter Smith went up, climbed the ladder, made the catch. Know he's going to get a hit, but he still hangs on, and a gain of about 4 yards.
I think they realize that Hunter Smith, coach, has got a mismatch against that corner here along the near boundary.
Yeah, he absolutely does. I think he or Cooper Scott's got this guy beat, and I think we need to turn it loose here in just a second.
I agree.
Get it downfield.
I would send Cooper Scott deep. Looking at the young man guarding him, he's smaller, and that's saying a lot because Cooper's not a big guy. Second down and 6. Dez looks right side. He'll turn. I think there was motion. Dez almost moved himself. He was moving around a lot. So that's going to be against the Aggies, I'm afraid. And one of the receivers jumped too.
Yeah, it's one of those, when the white hat asks you what number, you could pick about 5.
Yeah.
Because I think Dez clapped his hands.
Yeah.
And when he clapped his hands, it's kind of one of those clap your hands, there's a pause, and the ball's going to snap, and some of our players moved literally at the clap of his hands.
Guys, that's so frustrating.
I think it goes back. This is Dez's really first time to start at quarterback since like week 2, probably. Second down and 11. They back it up. Almost motion again, boom, but again by Grissom. Hands off to X. Havis. Havis, 50, 45, 44, 43. He cut through a hole. He broke 2 tackles and almost gets an Aggie first down.
And literally nearly broke it out the back door, coach. And if he does that, he is gone. I think that's a touchdown-saving tackle from the outside linebacker.
And we've ran that play a couple of times. It's kind of stringing it out, and then he puts a foot in the ground and gets upfield with you talking about physicality running the football. Looks like a linebacker running it, able to break a couple of tackles. We got 4 yards?
Yep, gain of 7. Third down and 4 from the Grissom 43-yard line. Pressure's coming. Dez back to pass. Throws. Hunter Smith could not hold on. A diving attempt. I think the Aggies will go. You know, if I'm X. Havis and the coaching staff, this game film is one you put on my film for the colleges to look at.
And I think that was a great play by Havis. He threw it to where the dead spot in the zone was. And I think if you're that wide receiver there, you've got to get on your horse because he had gotten behind the linebacker and was turning to the middle of the field. Havis threw it exactly. Xavier Havis. Dez threw it exactly where he had to throw it for a completion, and that would have moved the chains.
4th and 4. Dez to punt the ball away. Low line drive away from the deep man is going to bounce 20. Inside the 20 to about the 18. So playing a little field position here. Grissom will start on their 18-yard line, 1st and 10. I like the punt there, Chris. Yes. I mean, the defense is playing well for Albertville.
Yeah, Coach Harper and Coach Brown definitely has the confidence in the defense to get another stop right here.
Guys, I know it'd be risky, okay? I know it'd be risky. But there wasn't nobody on Dez's left side.
Nope.
I mean, and he's got enough speed. He can take off and run that thing. They might have seen that and tried to do that in a little while.
I wonder if they had the option and he chose not to. But you're right, it was there.
Coach's signal. I've got Coach's signal whether he wants him to take off or not.
Lieburn under center for Grissom from the 17-yard line. 5:09 to go in the third. Aggies on top 12-7. Lieburn hands off. He'll bounce it left side, a little bit of room to the 20, 21, 22. It's going to be a gain of about 5. It'll be 2nd down and 5 for Grissom.
That's just a belly play. The play side guard's going to pull down, try to trap the defensive end out. Then the running back is going to try to hit it up in that hole. And great job there by the Grissom offensive line, getting the Albertville defensive line on skates, and then the running back able to get upfield for about 5 yards.
Grissom in front of the Aggie band, 2nd down and 5. Quarterback dropped the ball. It's loose, fighting for it. I think he picked it up, and now he's going to move forward. The 26. They've done that 3 or 4 times in the game, but they've had the lucky bounce. They recover it. Is it enough for the first? It's going to be short by about a yard. 3rd down and a half a yard for Grissom.
I think that's a play, Barry. We're going to fake the fumble and then go immediately into the quarterback sneak rugby. No, we know that they're dropping the ball probably because it's misting out there tonight.
Yeah.
Just hasn't gone our way on a fumble recovery.
3rd down, half a yard. Quarterback under center again. He'll take the snap, just fall forward, following his offensive line, still moving to the 30, 31, 32, almost 33. 1st down, Grissom, a gain of about 5. first down as they move the change with 4:01 to go in the third quarter.
Once again, following it behind the center, and he's number 78. Big gentleman, going to probably play next year. Logan Jennings, taking all 6 foot, 275 pounds of his body. The quarterback just gets in behind Big Logan, and they go north and south, move the chains.
First down 10. They'll mark it on the 33-yard line. Aggies up 12-7, playing some defense. He'll hand off right side, end around, stops. Gets the corner, 35 to the 40, breaking him down. E-Man, boy, he pulled him down on top of himself. That had to probably knock the breath out of E-Man. He's slow getting up. That's exactly what happened. It's a good run, a gain of 7.
Great job there by Emmanuel Hardaway, staying at home, if not the Grissom running back. It was one of those little reverses, and he's going to go all the way to the house, Barry. There's nobody to get him. Emmanuel Hardaway makes an open tackle, but the backside defense or the play side defensive end has got to stay at home.
2nd and 4 from the 40-yard line. Quarterback under center, hands off. He's popped at the line of scrimmage. Was that Havis?
Yes.
Stood him up and planted him, and it's going to be no gain. 3rd down and a long 3 coming up.
Guys, that was either Havis or an F-250 just shot the gap.
I mean, Havis just absolutely blows up the running back, does a great job of filling the lane, puts his helmet across the player like you're taught, form tackle, and now a possession down upcoming for Grissom.
They got to pick up about 3. 3rd down at about 2.5. They're on there just past the 40. Quarterback keeper, but there was movement. I believe somebody moved on the line and the backfield. Should be a 5-yard penalty. And how many times have we seen this tonight, Chris?
Oh, it's offsides on us.
It's off of us?
Oh, offsides against Grissom, okay.
Yeah, and what that means is one of the wide receivers went out there, didn't check in with the line judge, lined up in the neutral zone, and Coach Dutton across the way is coming absolutely unglued on the gentleman who the penalty was called on.
That's about the 4th or 5th time they were looking at 3rd and short and got a big penalty. Now it's 3rd and 8. Back to the 35. They did it again. They jumped again. So now that's 2 in a row from 3rd and 8 to 3rd and about 13. So you go from 3rd and short. Now you lose 10 yards. Now you're almost in a passing situation.
And, Coach, it looks like they were getting ready to run that reverse that they've had a little bit of success with, but the guard left just a little bit too early. The gentleman slapping himself on the helmet.
They'll back it up to the 30-yard line. 3rd down and 13, 2:09 to go in the quarter.
I think the 12th man, the band's helping us out
right
right now.
I think the band's causing some problems. I could see a blitz coming this time. Aggies need to send about 2 or 3 extra coming this time because quarterback is having trouble as far as avoiding the pressure. Liebern out of the gun. Here comes pressure. Back to pass. Looks. Throws left side. Intercepted. 45-yard line to the 40, to the 30, to the 25, to the 20. Aggie football inside the Grissom 25-yard line. Who had the pick there, Keith?
That's Hunter Smith, you man. Thing of beauty. He picked one last week, went for 6. He close to doing it right there. He read that quarterback like a book, stepped right in front of him, took it about, 20, 25 yards downfield?
Sure did. 20-yard lines where they spotted first down Albertville, John.
You think a few moments ago when he and Coach Harper were having a motivational session here along the sidelines, reckon that played into that interception, Coach?
Oh, 100%. And Hunter can read it, man. He can read an offense, and a quarterback. He's been doing it all year. Man, he almost had to stop and let him throw that ball, and then he just stepped right in front of it. He got kind of through a wounded duck. Our defense is getting good pressure on the quarterback.
20-yard line, 1st down and 10. Revolt back to pass. Looks. Pressure's coming. Stepped up. They got him. He'll drive him back to the 28. They were going to take a chance and go for the touchdown. The receiver was covered. I don't think Dez saw the pressure coming, and he's sacked for about a 5-6 yard loss.
I think that's where a sophomore quarterback holds onto the ball a little bit too long, Coach. If he tucks that thing and runs out the back door, he's got a lot of green grass on the far boundary.
I saw a touchdown all over that one, John. You called it. If he just pulls that one down, takes off, that's probably 6.
They give him a loss of 6, 2nd and 16 now back at the 26. Dez high snap, hands off. No. Yes, he does. Havis, he's hit in the backfield. Fights, gets back close to the line of scrimmage. Still a loss of a yard. Now it's 3rd and 17. When you are at the 20-yard line, a touchdown could almost put the game away, but now you're still messing around looking at 3rd and 17.
And right there, Barry, it has been 2 mistakes by the offense that's backed them up about 8 yards, making this 3rd down and long. And I just don't know if – I'm not saying that Coach Karcher doesn't have the confidence, but I think you just about have to throw one up and let Hunter Smith go climb the ladder like he's been doing all year.
He's got to unload in a hurry. Pressure coming. Everybody's coming. He throws it down the middle.
Got it.
Got it. Complete. 10-yard line between two defenders. They're saying no. Incomplete. What about it, Keith? Incomplete?
He looked like he carried that one to the ground, guys. I know he landed on top of the defensive guy, but I thought he made enough of an offensive move and went to the ground. I thought that was a catch, and I thought it might have been a first down.
Let's go to the booth and see what Gene thinks.
Now, Barry, that was actually a great throw by Dez behind the linebackers in front of the safety, exactly where he had to put it. But remember, as you have to go down, they call it the completion of the full catch all the way through the entire catch, and he just lost it when he hit the ground. And the back judge comes in and calls it incomplete.
Incomplete, 4th and 17. Aggie's going to go for 27. Dez back to pass pressure coming. Throws left side. Hunter Smith makes the catch, 25. To the sideline. They're going to step out of bounds, 23. That one never had a chance, but at least he got about 5 yards back of it. Grissom takes over. So the Aggies had a chance, couldn't take advantage. Grissom gets it back inside, or actually on their about 23-yard line.
Don't you know when these coaches go back and they look at this game, there's going to be missed opportunities by the Albertville Aggie offense to put this game away. And right now, once again, asking our defense as we precariously hang on to a 5-point lead at 12-7 late here in the third, asking our defense to get us to the fourth quarter.
23-yard line. Grissom lines up under center, running out of the eye this time. He'll turn, hands off, second man through, cuts to the 25, 28, 30, dragging tacklers to the 35. Was that a new back in? To the 35. That's a gain of about 12.
6.
So a new running back in the game. That was Ken Johnson stepped in, so a gain of 12. That may be the last play of the quarter with 6 seconds to go in the third. Clock running, and the clock will wind down. We'll take a timeout after 3. Aggies lead 12-7. You're listening to Albertville Football on Power 107.5.
Everything that we do, we try to do the right thing, own our core values and our statement of purpose. That's the way we live each day.
Since 1956 and through 3 generations, the C.A. Langford Company has provided crushed limestone, sand, asphalt, and more, from large commercial projects to small jobs and residential needs. For products and services information, call 582-5723 or visit their informative website, calangford.company.
Natural gas appliances from your Marshall County Gas District gives your home the clean, comfortable feel of natural gas. And you can get great rebates on brand new natural gas appliances. Gas furnace, a $1,000 rebate. Tankless water heaters, $300. Clothes dryer or gas lights, $200. Cooktop range, $100. Plus $50 back on lights, grill, logs, and wall heaters. Call your Marshall County Gas office for more details. With locations in Arab, Albertville, and Guntersville. Or call toll free at 1-800-552-1382.
Natural gas.
Looking for a place that offers something for the whole family? Sand Mountain Park in Albertville is that place. Our membership packages are designed for the entire family. Our first-class facility features a top-of-the-line fitness center along with an indoor aquatic center, basketball and racquetball courts, child watch, group exercise classes, a state-of-the-art tennis center, an 18-hole disc golf course, and much more. SMPA is truly fit for the whole family. Become a member today. Visit sandmountainpark.com/memberships for more information.
You'll like banking at People's Independent Bank and PIB Mortgage. Here, you'll receive a high level of personal service, a full array of accounts and services, a variety of mortgage loans, local loan decisions, and you will see active corporate citizenship throughout our footprint. Step up to true community banking at People's Independent Bank. www.pibonline.com. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender. NMLS number 466340.
Fourth quarter coming up. It's been a while since we've said the Aggies have the lead going into the fourth quarter, Chris.
Wow, that's true, man. It's great feeling, though.
12-7.
Keep the hold on.
1 quarter away. Grissom with the ball. First down on their 36-yard line. First and 10. Quarterback under center. He'll turn, hands off. Stops, cuts, 37, 38. Not much there. Good job by the Aggie D. Who's on the bottom of the pile? There's 3-4 Aggies on there. The D-line playing fantastic tonight for the Aggies. And I think that's Froelich again, John. He's played a fantastic game.
He has taken all 5'8", 224 pounds of that 10th grade body and has played a whale of a football game, coming down the line of scrimmage, making a play. Now remember that he's just a sophomore, and some of those guys across from him are seniors, but he's doing a great job of fighting off the blocks to make the tackle.
Second down at about 8 from the 39-yard line. Quarterback turns, hit in the backfield. They got him. They blew that play up. Elijah Felis, the minute he touched the ball, he just tackled the running back and slams him down. They're going to mark it about the 35-yard line, a big defensive play.
Where they just gained 4 yards on that initial first down play. Xavier Havis able to rip the running back down, a loss of 4. So Barry upcoming a 3rd down and 10. And once again, the defense on 1st and 2nd down of Albertville has done what they were supposed to do, which is to get Grissom in 3rd and long.
Well, Elijah Felis playing a great game tonight. 3rd down and 10, 36-yard line. Quarterback Lieburn out of the gun. He drops back, has time, rolls right side, looking, now being chased, throws it short, incomplete. Pressure coming in. One of the Aggies, the helmet rolls off. Good pressure again. Who was the Aggie that broke through?
That's Laughlin.
Jacob Laughlin did a great job. I think he's the outside linebacker on that far side, is he not, Keith?
Yes, sir.
And did a great job whenever the quarterback was actually supposed to set up in the pocket, got great pressure up the middle. When he rolled out to the far boundary, Barry, Laughlin just automatically went after him, which was a great call on Laughlin's part to pressure him. Incomplete pass, and once again, the Aggies defense holding serve.
Grissom going to punt the ball away. Aggies will send, I think, Hunter Smith back deep. The snap, low snap, gets rid of it. High kick, wobbly kick, not returnable. That one almost came into the crowd off the side of his foot. That's a decent kick, though. It'll be Aggie football with 10:40 left, 12-7. A touchdown here can put the game away. Aggies need a drive here. Coach Brown not happy with one of the Aggies who was close to getting a personal foul at the end of the play. Had he gotten that, Chris, it could still be Grissom football.
Yeah, well, you can't have those kind of penalties, guys.
No.
We've had that happen too many times.
And if that happens in this game, best thing that cat could do would be to go to the field house now,
right.
clear out your locker, and go home.
Yeah.
Take off running and don't stop.
So the Aggies have the ball. They avoided a penalty there. It was close. There was some pushing and shoving going on down the field, and had that been a penalty against Albertville, man, it'll be first down Grissom.
The only good thing is it would have been a post-possession, so we would have had it. But right now, great field position with Albertville starting this drive at their own 44.
Dez out of the gun. Havis behind him. They've had a fantastic game together. Grissom crowding the line, hands off to Havis. 45 midfield, lowers his shoulders, runs over a guy at the 46. That's going to be close. Let's see if they give him 9 or 10, depending on the spot. Maybe just a little bit short, but 9 yards. We'll give him 9. We'll give him 10, Chris.
Yeah.
And with the 10, how close is he getting to 200 yards?
Well, guys, that gives him 148 on 16 carries.
And I think they found something, Coach, lining up Havis directly behind Dez, because that way the Grissom defense can't get kind of a line on what he's doing.
Kirkland checks back in, first down and 10, giving X a breather. 10:34 to go in the game. Clock stopped. Aggies lead 12-7 with the ball on the Grissom 46. Dez turns, hands off to Kirkland, stops, cuts, avoids a tackle. 44. What moves he's got? A gain of 2. He only got 2 yards, but he avoided about 2 tackles that would have been both of those for a loss on the play.
Well, Jakari Kirkland doing a great job. Actually got penetration from the the Grissom defensive tackle upfield. He's able to make that man miss in the backfield and then gets north and south for a gain of about 3 yards. Great run there by Jakari Kirkland.
Havis getting a breather here. He's had a heck of a game, offense and defense. Kirkland stays in. Second down and 8. 2 receivers. Dez back to pass. Looks, he wants to run, trying to run, nowhere to go. Finds a little hole, 44, 43. He wanted to run the whole time, but a great job of Grissom. A gain of a yard. 3rd down and 7, Albertville.
Yeah, that time it was a designed quarterback draw, but once again, when you reestablish the line of scrimmage in the backfield, when it's a design draw, there was just nowhere for Des Revolti to go. But, hey, credit him. He at least gained a yard out of it, Barry. That's pure athleticism, and I call it slipperiness. They just couldn't. It's like trying to grab a hold of a snake. They just couldn't grab a hold of him.
43-yard line, 3rd down, 7. Not sure if they might go for it on 4th if they don't pick it up here. The way the defense is playing, they may have to burn a timeout, though, because a lot of players coming in and out, and they're not even close to being lined up. Yeah, they're going to have to use the timeout. We'll take one, 9-11 to go in the game. Aggies up 12-7. You're listening to Aggie Football on Power 107.5.
Horizon Communications' archives of local high school sports and school programs now spans decades and generations, covering multiple sports and programs. DVDs of these memorable events make the perfect gift for any occasion, and the cost is simple and affordable. The first game or program DVD is $20, the second game or program is $15, and then any others are only $10 each, all on their own individual DVD. Pre-1990 games converted from coaches' films are as low as $5 per game. We have hundreds of games from the late 50s on up. Give us a call at 256-582-7373, message us on Facebook, or email mharden@horizoncommunications.net to check the availability of your desired event. Let Horizon Communications help you with the gift of video to be treasured for a lifetime. Since 1992, Horizon Communications has brought you community channel programming. As we're preparing for another season of high school sports, we'd like to take this opportunity to thank our many loyal community-minded sponsors who've supported Horizon's local origination programming through the years. We encourage our local viewers to patronize our local sponsors and let them know how much you enjoy Horizon's community channel broadcast. For information on joining our team of community channel broadcast sponsors, give Mike Harden a call at 256-582-7373.
Aggies call a timeout. They had to call a timeout, but it's a good timeout. This is a big third down play. Chris, they can get a first down, just keep the ball, use some clock, and somehow punch in 7. I'd say pretty much game over.
You know, guys, I like the Havers running off right tackle.
Yeah.
I mean, that play has worked every time. This gain's about 6 yards every time we try to run that play.
Lining up to where either he's going to throw it quick or he's going to keep it himself. I see Dez keeping this one himself. And nobody in the backfield other than quarterback Dez Revolt. 2 receivers left, 2 to the right. And Grissom, they're showing blitz. Dez drops back, pressure's coming. Looks, throws it deep right side. Hunter Smith there, tip, almost caught. He threw it about a yard too deep in front of you, Keith. Almost connected to Hunter Smith.
Yeah, just off the fingertips right there. Almost made a huge play. I know what Coach is trying to do right there. You know, we've lined up with an empty backfield several times tonight. Every time it's been Dez with a quarterback keeper that in that time trying to catch him sleeping, just try to get it down there to Hunter. And Hunter's the guy I'd want to go up and catch the ball.
So incomplete. Looks like they're showing punt with 9:05 to go in the game on the Grissom 43. Playing field position again here. Going to try to pin Grissom back deep. The snap, Dez, low line drives, going to bounce 25-20, roll to about the 15, out of bounds. You know, Dez has done a great job punting the ball tonight, Chris.
Yes, absolutely. He's getting a good roll when he punts it, and it gets at least 25, 30 yards every time he punts it.
So now not returnable. That one goes out of bounds. They're going to have it around the, let's see, they spotted around the 15-yard line. 12-7 Aggies, 8:57 left.
Guys, right now, one good thing is every time Dez punts the ball, we are keeping them kind of what an old coach said, the field is kind of slanted Grissom's way. And right now you're asking this team to drive 85 yards with a defense that's been doing really good this entire second half.
Grissom not a lot of success throwing the ball. Out of the shotgun, Liebern out of the gun, 2 receivers. Liebern drops back, has time, looks, right side, down the right sideline. There's a collision at the 38. Both players go down. I think they're going to say this incidental contact.
Their feet got tangled up, guys. I was about to pitch a fit if he was going to throw a flag on that one.
Actually, I think the Grissom receiver is running his line. The Albertville defender, he's able to keep his line, Coach. He's able to protect his space. And you alluded to it. The defender and the receiver just got tangled up and went down. That's not interference on anybody.
Second down and 10. 8:52 left. Ball is on the 15-yard line. Back to pass again. Same play. Throws right side. Throws it short. He'll step out of bounds at about the 21. It's a gain of around 6. Third down 4 coming up for Grissom.
And that right there is a play just to make third down manageable. Because if you'll remember, on the last 3 drives that Grissom has had coming out of the halftime locker room, Barry, they've had third and long, and haven't been able to convert. That is just a pitch and catch on just like a quick dig route to get 6 or 7 yards so that they'll have the full book of their offense for them for a 3rd and 3.
They're down in 3. Quick score, Arab Boaz. Boaz coming back. Arab leads 42-28 after 3. Third down short, Grissom. They're going to line up under center again. Liebern under center, 2 backs behind him. Aggies almost jumped. Hands off. He is hit at the line of scrimmage. Breaks a tackle. He's close to a first down. Who was the first Aggie to hit him? Was that Laughlin? I couldn't see. Or was that? That might have been Laura Saint. But somebody stood him up and almost gets the first down.
Well, this is close.
Yeah.
Was it Laredo? Laredo. So the Aggie D line and the linebackers all stood him up. He picks up almost a first down. I think they're going to give it to him.
Yeah.
No measurement. It's like they don't want to measure this year. What's the
I
deal?
haven't seen a measurement all year.
No.
Well, I think it's because they started nose at the 15, and now you have nose at the 25, so they're going to give it first down.
All right, 25-yard line, first down. 8:18 left. Grissom moving. Man in motion. I think he's lost.
They can't keep running that guy off that sideline like that. If they do, they've got to come in and give us a chance to adjust.
This guy, man, he came in running like he was on Highway 431. He was running between cars and all over the place.
I mean, if they run that guy off the sideline like that, Coach, is that not right that the line judge has to come up or one of the referees comes up and they have to halt the snap because Albertville gets a chance to adjust?
Well, here's a question.
Yeah.
Did they huddle up before he ran out
don't
there?
know.
Because didn't they line up in the wing tee that time?
I think the
They've
same
been
guy
huddling
pulled out in
before
front of me earlier today when I was going to Zaxby's.
Okay, now I've got the picture of this guy running down the highway and you trying to hit his accuracy. And I'm not going to be able to be professional. I'm not very professional anyway.
Go ahead and turn your mic off, Coach.
But that should have been a penalty. I'm with you. It's 1st and 10. The ball is on the 25. Now, for timeouts, they're showing Grissom only has 1 left. So with 8:13 left, Aggies on top 12-7. And is it still a light rain falling, Keith, or is it the rain stopped?
No, it's still misting. Still missing rain.
So here we go. First down. Liebern, the quarterback, 1st and 10. 2 receivers left side. He'll turn, hands off, bounces off one man, 26-27, still moving, 30-33. That's a good run. 8-yard pickup, 2nd and short coming up for Grissom.
And once again, the Aggie defense has got to realize we've got to keep everything in front of us. Quit trying to run so far upfield and make a killer tackle in the backfield. That time, Coach, a couple of Grissom offensive linemen just ran our defenders upfield and gave a seam for the running back to get upfield.
2nd down and 2. They're just trying to wear the Aggie defensive line down. 33-yard line, 2nd down and short. Grissom clock running, 7:38 left. Quarterback hands off, breaks one tackle. He breaks free, 35, 40. Foot race, 50 to the 40, 35, dragging him to the 30, 28, finally the 24-yard line. No flags. First down, Grissom on our 24-yard line.
That's what we talked about once again, just inviting the defensive line to come up front. And Coach Harper's got to be frustrated. He called a great blitz that came right down the line. Just our linebacker missed the tackle in the backfield, Barry, and when he broke that tackle, the running back ran right to where that blitz came from in a chunk yardage play there.
Padgett on the run. He's going to check out for a play. New back in. 1st down and 10 on the 24. Liebern back to pass, throws it short, incomplete. Boy, had the defender looked up, he could have had a pick 6. Not a good pass, incomplete, 2nd and 10.
And remember that Cooper Scott had that crucial interception last week in the end zone that thwarted the first drive of Huntsville. This time, as you alluded to it, Barry, gets a great break on the ball. But to be honest with you, Barry, I'm glad that he hit the receiver rather than go for the ball, because if he misses that in man-to-man coverage, that guy's gone.
2nd and 10, 24-yard line, 7:11 to go in the game. Grissom driving out of the shotgun. One receiver right, one to the left. Liebern out of the gun, steps back, looks right side, throws it right side, down the sideline, made the catch, in the end zone, touchdown Grissom.
That's just a fade route. I mean, all it is the quarterback's going to throw it to a spot. You're asking your cornerback on the far boundary over there to try to pin him in, and just an absolutely pinpoint pass by Liebern, and his receiver able to catch it and get a foot down for the touchdown that puts Grissom in the lead.
That was a great pass, Chris.
That's beautiful. That was right on the target.
Just right over the defender's head, right into the arms. So now it's 13-12. They may go for 2. Which would make, if Aggies were to somehow kick a field goal, that would tie it up. So I would consider going for 2, and I think they may be going for 2, and they are. They're going to go for 2 with 7:05 left. Quarterback Liebern out of the shotgun, one back beside him. Liebern, the snap, turns, hands off, and they throw flags, stop. I think somebody jumped again. Now they may have to try the extra point. I think that's going to be against Grissom. Just a little play designed to the right side. You know, they've run the ball, then they found the receiver open, so they just kind of pulled us to sleep. That was not bad defensive coverage on the touchdown, John. Just a great pass.
Just a great pass, and I think, you know, if you're a corner, I'm going to be bumping that guy a little bit more. But, you know, once again, sometimes it's a great pass with a great reception, and Lieberman just threw a perfect pass.
They're still going to go for 2. They back it up to the 8-yard line. They're still going to go for 2. Lieberman back to pass, looks left side, throws left side, tipped, incomplete, no good, and we'll take a timeout. 7:05 to go. Grissom leads 13-12. You're listening to Aggie Football on Power 107.5.
Since 1952, Wilkes Tire and Battery Service has been the place to take your vehicle for service you can trust. Our family takes pride in carrying on the tradition of providing great service, working with integrity, and giving back to the community. For tires, batteries, auto services, and more, choose the people you can trust. With 10 locations to serve you, including Albertville and Gunnersville, at Wilkes Tire and Battery Service, we get you started and keep you going.
Your local Foodland Market. Your store for everyday low prices and weekly specials with savings on every aisle and friendly customer service throughout the store. We sell only the best USDA inspected meats. Our trained meat cutters offer fresh cut meats to your specification. Our fruits and vegetables are always fresh, quality and variety you deserve every day. Your local Foodland Market, where savings plus service plus selection equals satisfaction.
Foodland, your football tailgating headquarters.
You walk in the door, it's a hometown atmosphere, just a great place to purchase a vehicle.
We're going to do what we say we're going to do.
I've been a customer for over 8 years and I love it.
The customer can relax and feel like that there's no pressure.
We've had a very good experience.
I will come back here to buy whatever cars that we are going to buy in the future.
We don't try to steer you in a different direction.
For us, we don't need to go anywhere else.
We want everyone that walk in that feel like they're at home, that they're part of our family. Because at Sand Mountain Toyota, we are more than a dealership.
Screwdriver.
Screwdriver.
Pliers.
Pliers.
Phone.
Care can be distracting.
Phone.
That's why our new Whirlpool Smart Range lets you care smarter with control from anywhere. So life doesn't revolve around your range.
Give me that Phillips screwdriver, would you, kiddo?
Every day, care. Whirlpool.
Your local source for Whirlpool products and service is Bonds Appliance in Gunnersville.
Ball forward scoring drive.
Starting at their own 15-yard line, 9 plays, they're able to traverse 85 yards. Lieberman 2, Cole Porter, who's going to go to college and play ball. He's normally a free safety, but they'll check him in at wide receiver. You can see why.
Yep.
Great catch. Extra point, no good. Grissom leads 13-12, Barry, but still 7:05 left to go in the ball game.
Come see the difference at Gilbert and Ball Ford, where Fords really do cost less. In Albertville, still plenty of time. Timeouts, I believe the Aggies have 2 left. 7:05 left. Back deep. Hardaway, hey, he's already broke 1 this year. They've been keeping it away from him. They've been kicking it, usually bouncing it through the middle short. See if that's what they do this time. Homecoming in Albertville trying to come back now. First time they've trailed in the game, down 13-12. Still plenty of time to get the offense going. Still just a very light drizzle falling here at Albertville. It's kind of a messy night.
You know, Barry, now's the opportunity. You're behind by 1. Don't throw in the towel now.
Right. Here's the kick. This one's going to be a line drive rolling down the middle. One of the up men picks it up. Hunter Smith, 25, looks for a block, gets one 30-35. Good run. They're going to drive him out of bounds at about the 37-38 yard line. So good start. You're 61 yards away. And if you can get close enough, the thing is, your kicker, Zuniga, he's got the injured shoulder. Haven't seen him really do much. He's had the 2 extra points he's missed. So it's going to be tough to depend on the field goal, Chris.
Yeah.
You need that touchdown.
Yes, absolutely.
I think Xavier Havis has to take this game over
Yes.
right here, guys.
Yeah.
Go be the big dog. Go run the football. Let's get some first downs, grind this sucker out, and put it in the end zone.
I think it'll be him and Dez. A healthy dose of both of those two running the ball. The Aggie offensive line's got to start knocking them off the line of scrimmage, hopefully wearing them down. 39-yard line, first down. Dez back to pass, quarterback keeper. Takes off running, being chased around. They got him back. A 3-yard loss. nowhere to go. He tried the middle, nothing there, a loss of about 2, they say.
Did you notice that time the defensive ends rushed upfield, but, Coach, the defensive tackles stayed put and just stalemated their men, and that way when Dez ran that draw, he literally ran into the tackles of the defensive tackles.
They give him a break, only a loss of 1, second down and 11. Dez looking left side, back to pass, throws left side, intercepted. 40-yard line, the 35, the 30, he may score. 20 being chased. He'll be pushed out of bounds inside the 10. I tell you what happened, Dez looked at the receiver the entire way when he come out of the huddle and threw it right to him.
Just going to a slot receiver. The slot receiver on the far side was going to run a quick, skinny post, and when he did, the linebacker read it. He dropped back into coverage, and, Barry, I believe that linebacker, was that number 9? I think it was Jacob Kent that dropped back into coverage and was able to intercept that. He just literally watched Dez's eyes, drop back into coverage, able to intercept it, get along the far boundary, and Dez on his horse at least able to get him out of bounds.
I like the way Coach Karcher, waiting on Dez on the sideline, walks over, puts his hand on his shoulder, and just kind of going over the play with him again, what might have been a better option.
Guys, if he gets that ball over the linebacker's head, Hunter Smith has got a step. The safety's way out of position, Coach. Hunter may split the defense and go all the way for a touchdown.
Yeah, they've been reading that one the entire ball game, run it a couple of times. Linebacker he looked like he took maybe that jab step like he was coming, took a step back and just jumped up and hit him right in the hands. What we got going on?
There's a penalty against Grissom. I didn't see what the call was, but they're moving it back to the 13-yard line. I'm not sure what the penalty was exactly. So it's first down, 13-yard line.
Guys, if there was a time for a turnover, it's right now.
Yes, sir.
And defense, this is your time to make a stop. If I'm Grissom, I go back to what I just said. I put it back in the end zone again. Use the same receiver. Looks like they're going to try to run the ball, though. Quarterback under center, first down and 10 for the Aggie 13. Liebert turns, hands off, bounces off right side in the backfield, breaks one tackle, hit again, 11-yard line. Great job by the Aggies. I think it was that Cooper Scott.
Cooper Scott doing a great job coming up from his defensive backcourt, read the reverse perfectly. He didn't make the tackle, Barry, but he at least slowed it down where the defense could recover because, to be honest with you, I think the entire defensive backcourt was running this way, put on the brakes, and slammed on the brakes, went back to the far boundary and able to regroup and make the tackle. But Cooper Scott, although he didn't make the tackle, did a great job of slowing the running back down.
There's a gain of a couple. There's an injured Aggie. Can you see who that is, Keith? I couldn't. It's on the far side of the field.
Laughlin, I think.
Yeah, I think it's Laughlin.
Great job of the defense. You know, this is a play. If you can get a defensive stand here, you still got plenty of time. There's 6:03 left. They're going to mark it 11-yard line. It's second down at about 8. He was in on the tackle. I couldn't see what happened. He's on the very far side of the field in front of the Grissom bench.
Barry, right now it's nothing to do with a hip or knee or legs. Right now the training staff looks like they're looking at the upper body region. He is moving. You can see him moving his arms and legs and his hands, so doing good there. But obviously the training staff of Albertville checking on him. I don't know, but checking the upper, basically the chest and shoulder area.
He was moving around, so that's a good sign, but he's still there. He's laying down. Coach Brown going out to check. It's going to be second down at about 8. 6:03 to go in the game. Grissom just scored to take a 13-12 lead. Aggies have led the entire game. But Grissom has come back to score to cut it and to take the lead, actually. Aggies at one point led 12-0. Grissom has scored 13 unanswered points. Aggies have had their chances, many chances to put some more points on the board as they continue working on Laughlin.
Laughlin, I think Barry is now sitting up.
Yeah, he's sitting up, guys. I'm down here. I walked over here where I could see him pretty good. Sitting up, it may be a situation where he got his bell rung pretty good.
I tell you, as they work on Laughlin, no, he's standing up. We'll keep it here. And he's up to his feet. That's a good sign. He does look a little bit wobbly as he's coming off.
Yeah, I think Laughlin's thinking that it's Christmas already.
Yeah. It looks like he's okay, but you're right. He might have been in the bottom of the pile. Somebody might have landed on, you hate to even guess, his head maybe. But it looks like he is okay. He's walking off under it. He's had a little bit of help from one of the trainers, but it's hopefully something we'll get to see him next week when the Aggies do travel next week on the road at James Clemens.
Yeah, he kind of wobbly, Barry. He may think, let me correct that holiday. It may be the 4th of July. He may be seeing some fireworks out there.
So he will check out. Big defensive stand. 2nd down and 8 for Grissom. They're on the Aggie 11-yard line. They lead by 1, 13-12. Man, you go back to those 2 extra points we missed, and those loom big too right now. Here we go. 2nd down and 8. Quarterback Lieburn steps under center. Lieburn, 2 backs behind him. Back to pass. Looks. Throws to the end zone. Throws it deep. It is intercepted. Did the Aggies get in? Did they get in the end zone?
Yes, sir. That's a pick. That's a pick.
Or they give it to the Albertville?
Yes, sir.
Yes, intercepted in the back of the end zone. Who made the interception?
Evan Jordan.
They were trying to fake that, Barry. You know, they've been lining up in this heavy set with this wing tee, and we said sooner or later they were going to try to pop that tight end down the middle. They did, and Keith, did you say Evan Jordan?
Yeah, Evan Jordan.
Read it perfectly. Tell me what you saw at field level, Keith.
He read it the entire way. Tight end released. He kind of chip blocked, then released, went upfield. 2 guys, actually, Evan and then a linebacker running stride for stride. Probably not the smartest decision by their quarterback. Evan able to make an awesome catch with 1 foot in the end zone.
Why would you throw the ball in that situation?
I don't know.
I know you thought, well, this is a nail in the coffin. We're going to get a touchdown. But now you've given us the ball back with 5:45 to go.
And 2 timeouts.
On our 20-yard line, but it's 1st down Albertville. Havis in the backfield behind Revolt. He'll turn, hand off to X. X will try to bounce it. Stops, cuts, 25, 26, 27. A gain of 7. It'll be 2nd and short.
And right now, they have no answer. I don't think there is a Grissom player that wants to come up, even including number 7, Jalen Edwards, the defensive end that's going to Furman. I don't think he wants any part of X because X just ran through a big arm tackle. I think you put the ball in his hands and tell X to go win the game for us.
He was a little limping as he came back to line up. He'll hand it to X again, up the middle, runs over a man, 30, 31-yard line, 32. 1st down, gain of 5, 1st down Albertville.
First play, gains 6. Next run, he gains 5. They're going to give him a spell, and out comes Jakari Kirkland. But right now, this offensive line that has put the defensive line of Grissom on Skatesbury, they got to do the same thing for Jakari.
5 minutes to go in the game. Aggies down by a point with the ball. 31-yard line, high snap, hands off to Kirkland. He'll try to get around the corner. Stops, cuts, 35, 37, 38, 39. A gain of 8. 2nd and 2, the Aggies are on the move.
Great job by Dez not to panic. Ball snapped high, gets the collection of the ball, turns around and gives it to Jakari Kirkland. The left side of the Albertville Aggie offensive line does a great job for a 9-yard gain.
2nd down and 2, they call it, from the 39-yard line, 4:30 to go. Dez hands off to Kirkland, stops, cuts, left side. He's got room, 45. 1st down, 47. A late flag coming in from way down the field. That's usually where you see offensive holding.
And Keith, right there, that was all on Jakari Kirkland cutting back and going out the back door.
Oh, man, if he's playing tag in a phone booth, I don't think he's getting tagged, guys. I'm going to be honest with you.
It is going to be a holding. It's a 1st down to the 47. That's where the flag is thrown. So you take away the 1st down, you'll mark it off. It's going to be 2nd down again. But at least it's from the point of the flag. It's still 2nd and short, 2nd down and 4 with 4:21 to go in the game.
And Barry, looks like, is it number 13? Did Xavier check back in?
Yeah, Davis is back in. Here we go, 2nd and 4, clock running, 4:21 left. They back it up at 2nd down and 4 from the 37. High snap, hands it off to Havis. They were waiting on X. They hit him in the backfield, a loss of 2. Now it's 3rd down and 6, Albertville.
Number 9, Jacob Kent, defensive lineman, just did a spin move on the center, and the center was not able to get a block, and as soon as Xavier Havis got it, Kent waiting for him in the backfield. We have got to make sure that we're securing our blocks. This could be the last drive of the game.
3rd down and 6, a whistle. Grissom, they call a timeout?
They may have too many men on the field.
Yeah, they did, John.
They called a timeout, though. We'll take a timeout. 3:50 left. Aggies trail by 1. You're listening to Aggie Football on Power 107.5.
Everything that we do, we try to do the right thing, own our core values and our statement of purpose. That's the way we live each day.
Since 1956 and through 3 generations, the C.A. Langford Company has provided crushed limestone, sand, asphalt, and more. From large commercial projects to small jobs and residential needs. For products and services information, call 582-5723 or visit their informative website, calangford.company.
Natural gas appliances from your Marshall County Gas District gives your home the clean, comfortable feel of natural gas. And you can get great rebates on brand new natural gas appliances. Gas furnace, a $1,000 rebate. Tankless water heaters, $300. Clothes dryer or gas lights, $200. Cooktop range, $100. Plus $50 back on lights, grill, logs, and wall heaters. Call your Marshall County Gas office for more details. With locations in Arab, Albertville, and Guntersville. Or call toll free at 1-800-552-1382.
Natural gas.
Looking for a place that offers something for the whole family? Sand Mountain Park in Albertville is that place. Our membership packages are designed for the entire family. Our first-class facility features a top-of-the-line fitness center along with an indoor aquatic center, basketball and racquetball courts, child watch, group exercise classes, a state-of-the-art tennis center, an 18-hole disc golf course, and much more. SMPA is truly fit for the whole family. Become a member today. Visit sandmountainpark.com/memberships for more information.
You'll like banking at People's Independent Bank and PIB Mortgage. Here, you'll receive a high level of personal service, a full array of accounts and services, a variety of mortgage loans, local loan decisions, and you will see active corporate citizenship throughout our footprint. Step up to true community banking at People's Independent Bank. www.pibonline.com. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender, NMLS number 466340.
Avoided a penalty. Too many men out there that called the timeout. They now have no timeouts. Aggies have 2. There's 3:50 to go in the game. We're looking at 3rd and 6 on hour 35, trailing by 1 point.
And Barry, I think this is 2-down territory.
Yeah.
I think if you're Coach Carter, you're looking at the fact that I've got 2 plays to get a first down, and we're just going to try to break one. I'd like to see us get the first down and then go for a chunk play.
Here we go. 3rd down and 6. Dez out of the gun. Turns, rolls right side. Rolling, stops, looking. He's going to throw. Got a man. Incomplete. Over his head at the 47. He was between 2 defenders. He's going to take a perfect pass. Revolt was rolling to his right. Had to throw on the run. 4th down.
He did a great job, however, of avoiding the rush in the pocket. Rolls out ear to the near side. Steps up underneath another oncoming rusher and throws it to Hunter Smith, who all season long has been able to climb the ladder and come down with those impossible catches. But this time, Barry, just a little too high up the ladder. And it may come down to this 4th down and 6.
I would expect pressure from Grissom. 4th down and 6. 3:42 to go in the game. Big play. Dez out of the gun. Drops back. Has time. Pressure's coming. Rolls right side. Being chased. Gets away from one man. Gets away from another. Not the next. They got him. Back to the 36-yard line. Back to the line of scrimmage. It'll be Grissom football on the Aggie 36-yard line.
And I know I heard some people down there yelling, run, run, run. But right there, you've got to get the ball downfield. I know you've got pressure, but there toward the end, Coach, he had a chance to get the ball downfield.
Man.
Aggies have 2 timeouts left. 36-yard line. You just cannot give up a first down. Grissom on the 36. So Grissom gave us a chance through the interception. We picked up 1 first down, and that's as far as we could go. So trailing 13-12. Aggies back on defense. Grissom with the ball, trying to run the clock out. Aggies have 2 timeouts left. On our 36-yard line, first down. Lieburn lining up under center. Lieburn turns, hands off, tries left side, 35, 34, 31, 30, still moving 29. That's a gain of about 7. I'd hate to call a timeout now because they picked up 7 on first down.
And I don't think that the coaches will call a timeout right now, Barry. They have got to get – now, if they get them here on 2nd down and they're not able to make the first down, then I think you call the timeout and make them have to get it on 3rd down. But the coaches right now gambling with those last 2 timeouts.
2nd down and 3, 3:07, 3:06, 3:05. Lieburn under center. Lieburn turns, hands off, tries to cut right side, tries to get around the corner. They got him. They will drive him backwards. Jordan drives him back. A loss on the play Why did they not run more time off the clock? They had 20 seconds on the play clock, and they went ahead and snapped it.
I think that Grissom is just kind of in a groove right now, and this is just kind of the way they want to play their offense, leading by a point, really believing that their offensive line could get that first down. But a great job there by Evan Jordan coming up to make the tackle. And Barry, I think that Grissom also thinks that this is 2-down territory, and Albertville's got to get a stop here on 3rd down.
Grissom had a penalty, but the Aggies decline it.
Yep.
Because you got to take the play. You got to get the ball back somehow. So now it's 3rd down and 4 with 2:53 to go in the game. The clock is running. They lost a yard on the play. They're on the Aggie 30-yard line. They're looking at 3rd down and right at 4, maybe 3.5. This time,
watch that quarterback sneak, guys.
They're going to use all the time they can this time. 2:37, 2:36. Lining up under center. Here we go, 3rd down and 4. Lieburn under center, quarterback keeper, straight up the middle, fighting, being pushed by his lineman, 33-32. It's short. It's going to be about a yard short. 4th and 1 coming up with 2:22 to go in the game.
And the coaches are going to let the clock run right now, and Albertville's still going to hold that one timeout because they could need, if they get the stop, then the clock's going to stop. And then what we need now is to have that one timeout left on offense. But all night long, Barry, our defense has been doing well. I tell you what we need. We need that missed exchange between the center and the quarterback right now to bounce along on the ground. But this is your ball game right here.
4th and 1, 27-yard line, lining up under center. 4th and a yard. Quarterback under center. The snap. They stand him up. He's pushing, being pushed. He's got the first down. 20-19. He broke free. First down, Grissom. And with clock stopped momentarily, 1:40 to go. Aggies still have the 2 timeouts. It's going to be tough now.
Gosh, the initial surge of the Albertville Aggie defense stalemated the offensive line, and he did not have the first down. But second effort by Lieburn was able to get the ball rolling forward, and he kind of got him on skates, and Barry, he needed 1 and gained 4. Just a great play by their quarterback.
19-yard line now, 1st and 10. The clock down to 1:19, 1:18, 1:17. Grissom leads at 13-12 with the ball on the Albertville 19. 1st down and 10. They need some kind of fumble here if at all possible. Lieburn under center, and they're going to get a delay of game.
They are going to get a delay of game. I don't even know, Coach, is 1st down. I don't even know why you line up to run a play. I'm taking the victory formation 4 times. To be honest with you, because they can only stop it once.
Do we have 1 or 2 timeouts?
Scoreboard shows 2.
Yeah, scoreboard shows 2. I don't know if that's right.
So don't know, but the clock stopped. So they'll line up again, 1:05 to go in the game. 1st down and 10. They're on air 24 now. So, whatever happens here, you're going to call a timeout. Best case scenario, you need to fumble the snap from the center. I would think quarterback keeper because you don't want to hand it off. So it's 1st and 15. He will hand it off. He breaks 1 tackle, 20, 19, 18, 17. It's going to be about a 7-yard gain. The Aggies will quickly call a timeout with 1 minute left. The scoreboard shows 1 timeout left. We'll go with that. It's 13-12 Grissom with a minute to go. And Grissom now looking at 2nd down, and 2nd down at about 8.
Coach, you got to tell your defenders, you've got to rip that ball loose. We've got to get the ball back.
Yeah, and I don't know. I'm like you before the last play. I don't know why they'd run a play. I'd take a knee. Just, what happened with, what was it, Miami last week?
Absolutely.
Yep.
So if I'm them, I'm taking a knee. But, if they run the ball, you've got to absolutely go out there and punch the ball, rip, hit, do whatever you can do to get that ball out.
Quick, final score, Scottsboro beats Sardis 41-21. That's a big region game. So we'll have all the scores coming up in a few minutes here.
Tyler says they have 1 timeout left.
One timeout.
We have 1 timeout.
We have 1 timeout.
Yeah.
Well, Barry, if I'm going to use that 1 timeout, I just don't get it. I don't get it if you're Grissom. You take a knee.
No, absolutely.
You do that in the victory formation, and you just don't give Albertville the ball back.
It's 2nd down and 8 on the Aggie 18. Aggies can stop it 1 more time. Quarterback under center. The snap, turns, hands up, fumbles the ball. Aggies are fighting for it.
That's
Aggies
Albertville football. That is Albertville football.
Reed Kitchens gets the ball.
Wow.
Aggies recover the fumble.
Oh, my goodness.
They hand it off. They had no reason to hand the ball off. They hand it off. They fumble it. Aggies have 55 seconds left with 1 timeout.
Barry, do you see why I say you take a knee 3 snaps in a row and you win the game? There's a missed exchange.
Wow.
Ball's on the ground. Reed Kitchens once again breathes life back into the nostrils of Albertville Aggie football with them with a 55.9 seconds to go. If the offense, guys, we are just one big play away from winning this homecoming game, and Reed Kitchens, just comes up with maybe the biggest play of the game if we win.
Grissom in a prevent defense. Aggies are on the 21. One timeout, 55.9 left, first down. Dez Revolt out of the gun. Back to pass. Pressure's coming. They got him. Somebody should have warned him on the line, but he was tackled from behind. Never saw him coming. Did they have to burn their timeout? No, they got to hurry. Clock running, 43, 42. Aggies are just wasting too much time right now.
Hustle.
They've got to go. They've got to go. He's going to take the snap and down it with 34. They let about 15 seconds go off the clock.
And Coach Brown's just going absolutely nuts down there because he's telling everybody we're walking around. That's our problems. We're walking around. We're not running. We're not having anybody, whether I don't care if it's Dez or not, Xavier, somebody's got to be yelling to tell our offense, hurry up and get back, get set. We have got to down the football. We just cannot have that lollygag and we don't have that energy.
Third down and 18. Back to pass. Dez, pressure's coming. Throws it down the right sideline. It's a jump ball. Almost picked off. Was it picked off? They say no, it bounced at the 40. So it's going to be, or did he catch it and touch his knee?
They're saying it bounced. Saying it bounced.
They're saying that he caught the ball with his knee on the ground. That's a Grissom interception.
No, the back judge is coming over saying incomplete.
Well, this guy, the line judge here along the near side, called it an interception with his knee on the ground because he pointed Grissom's way. And the back judge is now turning it over. Let's see what they rule.
Well, they've talked it over. Incomplete pass.
Wow.
So now it's 4th and 18 with 25 seconds. Aggies are all the way back on their 13-yard line. First things first, you got to have a first down. You don't have to go down the sideline. You can go to the middle, but you'll have to burn your last time out.
And remember, if we can get a first down, the clock stops for them to move the chains.
Aggies are about trying to steal 10 yards here because they're supposed to line up on the 13. They're lining up where the original line of scrimmage was the 21.
Good try.
Yeah, they almost stole 8 yards. And somebody finally notices. So now they'll back him up to the 13. This is it. 4th down, got to have a first down. Grissom come across the line too fast. They're not going to call it. Dez is going to be sacked. They came across the line before the snap.
And I think that the offensive line, they're trying to get that's it. The offensive line is guys, we got folks yelling at one another down there, Keith, about what was the block and what was the call. But all I know is it was just an absolute jailbreak, and as soon as Dez got it, there were 3 Grissom defenders in the backfield and just nothing he could do about it.
Yeah, it was. They were going to try to run that quarterback draw, and they just shot the inside. Every defensive lineman shot their inside gap. There was nowhere for him to go in the middle of the field, and they just smoked him.
What you want to bet they take a knee this time, Barry?
I bet they will. 19.8 to go. Quarterback takes a knee. No need for Aggies to stop the clock. The clock's going to wind down. Aggies had many chances, led at one point 12-0, and this clock will wind down. Grissom is going to win this one 13-12. What a tough loss on homecoming. A game that looked like early on they might be able to actually pull away from Grissom, but instead they let it slip away.
This will be one of those games that they look back at missed chances and missed opportunities. The Aggies, I believe, as a whole, outplayed the Grissom Tigers tonight, but they just allowed Grissom to have 2 plays where if the Aggies were able to get points on a couple of those times inside the 10-yard line, Barry, we're not even worried about those plays. That's going to be a shoulda, woulda, coulda type thing when you watch this film, and I know that this is going to probably keep Coach Brown literally up all night long because this one was in the grasp of the Aggies.
Well, there's so many things. You go back to the very opening drive of the game, Chris. We were down. Havis broke loose. We were inside the 10-yard line about the 4. Ended up not getting any points out of it.
Yeah, we had 2 penalties on us. That backed us up 10. Then we lost another 10 on a bad, just a play. We got sacked in the backfield.
But offensively, Havis, fantastic game. Dez Revolt, good ball game. The young man being thrown back into quarterback with C.J. Zuniga being hurt. First time to quarterback since like week 2. If you go back to, player of the game, we've got a lot of Aggies who played well. Havis, how many yards he ended up having tonight, Chris?
He ended up having 158.
I know he's been player of the week before, but hey, I think my vote would be X-Havens. He played a fantastic game, offense and defense.
I was going to say either he or Mason Froelich, because Mason Froelich did a well of a job down there in that defensive front. But I think you really got to give it to Xavier Havens. He had the best game of the night tonight. I agree with that, Bear.
Keith Ball, what do you think?
Yeah, I'll have to go along with you guys. Xavier ran the ball really, really good. He was able to gash them several times and, just come up a little bit short.
What are your thoughts, Keith? I mean, this every game is a tough one, but this one, when you really matched up well against this Grissom team, Grissom kept making mistake after mistake, but we just couldn't take advantage of some of those mistakes.
Yeah, man, heartbreaker. This is a heartbreaker. You got a shot against these guys. You get down there inside the 5, or at least inside the 10 2 times, and then you take a lot of negative plays and penalties, and it backs you up and not able to capitalize on those drives to get points. But, and you miss a couple of extra points, so this is a heartbreaker. It's one of those tough ones to God bless Coach. It's gonna be hard on him to get some rest, and but it's just one of those things that happens. I thought the Aggies played their tails off. I mean, they fought the entire game. Just a heartbreaker.
Havens had a 55-yard touchdown run to opening scoring with 3:40 to go in the quarter. We were up 6-0, missed an extra point. Revolt then had a 9-yard run later in the quarter, 12-0, missed the extra point, and that was a halftime score. 12-7 halftime score, because Grissom went down and scored before the half. Then they scored once in the second half. That's the only points of the second half, 13-12. We had our chances, Chris. That's a tough one. Offensively, we moved the ball well on the ground.
Oh yeah, statistically, we were way ahead of them in stats, guys. 301 yards of offense, 36 rushes, 228 yards on the ground, 10 of 18 for 73 yards passing. Havens 18 rushes, 158 yards. Revolte 14 rushes, 14 yards. Kirkland kid came in, had 4 rushes for 29. The other thing that hurt us, guys, was, again, those penalties. That Kirkland run over there that got backed us up, or the holding penalty, that hurt us right there on that drive. That backed us up. For Grissom tonight, they wound up with 267 total, 9 of 21, 128 yards through the air, 37 rushes, 139 yards. Their leading rusher was Padgett. He finally made it to 100 yards on the night, 18 carries. 47 yards for Spencer receiving, 51 for Washington receiving. They just spread it around good. They was even, stat-wise, they were pretty even rushing and passing-wise. But the Aggies got it done offensively tonight. We just couldn't put it in the end zone enough.
Defense played well overall, only gave up the 2 touchdowns. As far as injuries go, Laughlin, not sure what happened to Laughlin. He had to leave the game in the fourth quarter. Hopefully he's okay. We'll get a word from from Coach on Wednesday. Zuniga, not sure about his shoulder, if he's going to be able to play next week or not. May not be. I know his injury was like a sprained joint in his throwing shoulder. So I think Dez stepped in, did a fantastic job taking the place of Zuniga, and we moved the ball. They gave us plenty of chances, John. They had turnover. They gave us a turnover there at the very end of the game, but we couldn't take advantage of the turnovers.
And Barry, to be honest with you, and I'm not, casting shadows at anybody, but we always talk about offense and defense. But this game, if you think about it, 2 missed extra points makes that an Albertville victory in this game. It's going to be 14-13. And so it's one of those deals where every one of these little fine points matter. We had some mistakes, but to be honest with you, we knew we could compete with this team. And we played a whale of a football game, and statistically it shows that we played a whale of a football game. Just couldn't get the points on the scoreboard like we needed to tonight. Time to go back to the drawing board. I know this one's going to hurt. Gosh, if you could ever win one, they always tell you to win your rivalry game and win homecoming, and Coach Brown's so close. But I think we're headed in the right direction, Barry.
Keith, let's grab Coach Brown here.
Coach is having to coach after the game, talking about uniform stuff. Coach, heartbreaker, man. And, guys played their dang butts off. Just some mistakes and some key moments. I thought defense played really good, gave up the 2 long passes, and that ended up being kind of what got us there. Just a tough one, man.
Yeah, I mean, it's gut-wrenching.
Yeah.
I was so worried, when we got 12 points up there. I've seen it too many times when you get beat 13-12, and it's just, I wanted to kick that extra point because when somebody's got a good kicker, all right, my thinking is, all right, it's 7-13. They got to kick 2 field goals if we hold them defense playing lights out. So I figure we got to get that other point on the board. We got to get 2 points or a point on the board to make it 13 because they've got a good field goal kicker, and we just don't get it done. But yeah, it's just, man, with the first series, bad job by us as coaches, not getting people where they need to be. We've got to do better.
Well, and it's like I said, they played their rear ends off, and don't second guess yourself, Coach. I know you're going to do that all darn weekend. The woulda, coulda, shoulda. I mean, I've been there. Everybody has. It's just one of those tough ones. I know y'all guys are going to go back to work and just keep fighting, man. And I know, I'll go to something else. What about Big Jose, the number one fan? Love that kid, but I don't know what else to say, Coach. We love you, and I know y'all are fighting your dang butts off, and it's just a tough one.
Well, it is, man, and like I said the other night, and when I said when you're a winner, losing kills you, and what I mean by that, if winning is very important to you, and you want to be first in everything you do, losing is gut wrenching, and especially when you lose one like that. And I lay in bed at night and think about ways to score and ways to stop people and ways to, onside kick it and fake punt it and all that stuff. But it is tough. I mean, we've got to come away. Defense did a great job. We needed to take away, and we got a fumble. And, we just, Dez hadn't played quarterback in a long time.
He's just a young guy back there, and crap, he ain't played it but about 2.5 games this year, and before this he played corner. So but I mean,
he did some good things running the football.
Absolutely.
The quarterback draw stuff really was great, and he did a great job doing that. It's just, quarterback's a tough position. That's why those guys get paid more than anybody.
That's right.
It's tough.
Well, Coach, we appreciate the time. I know y'all going to go to work next week and get ready for the next one. Y'all just keep your heads up. We appreciate you.
Thank you, man.
Yes, sir.
Appreciate it.
All right. Thanks, Keith. Appreciate it. Well, guys, that's it for us. We're going to be on the road next week against, it doesn't get any easier, James Clemens. Last word we had, they were losing, but at the moment they're the number 1 team in the region.
Number 1 team in the region, but I think they last time I checked, Austin still had the lead there early in the 4th quarter, Barry. So Austin may be trying to make their push late here to get into the playoffs. And the next thing about, guess what the great thing is about next week, guys?
Yeah.
It's crickets.
That's right.
The chicken finger place is right by the stadium. Yeah.
Well, that's all for us. Join us coming up Wednesday night. We'll be with Coach Brown at Legends in Albertville. Come on and join us. We'll be on the air at 6. You can listen to the Coach Bert Brown.
Horizon Communications' archives of local high school sports and school programs now spans decades and generations, covering multiple sports and programs. DVDs of these memorable events make the perfect gift for any occasion, and the cost is simple and affordable. The first game or program DVD is $20, the second game or program is $15, and then any others are only $10 each, all on their own individual DVD. Pre-1990 games converted from coaches' films are as low as $5 per game. We have hundreds of games from the late 50s on up. Give us a call at 256-582-7373, message us on Facebook, or email mharden@horizoncommunications.net to check the availability of your desired event. Let Horizon Communications help you with the gift of video to be treasured for a lifetime. Since 1992, Horizon Communications has brought you community channel programming. As we're preparing for another season of high school sports, we'd like to take this opportunity to thank our many loyal community-minded sponsors who've supported Horizon's local origination programming through the years. We encourage our local viewers to patronize our local sponsors and let them know how much you enjoy Horizon's community channel broadcast. For information on joining our team of community channel broadcast sponsors, give Mike Harden a call at 256-582-7373.